start?
I had to go to Altamont. Well, I went to Altamont. I didn't have to go to I went to Altamont because I had to go with the kid. I had the dogs. So get them out of the house.
Okay. Welcome to Beer Splaining.
Hi.
We have to restart.
Welcome to Beer Splaining. I am Beer Snob Esquire.
I'm Hobby Hippo.
And we're in the middle of our...
We're in the middle of our Tavour tasting. Live streaming on Twitch isn't working so good.
Flavored Tavour.
So we're gonna we're just gonna.
I'm still so mad.
We're about 5 beers in. We are joined by Father Flan and Brulysses.
And I'm so mad this beer's
hopefully you see this video on YouTube and you enjoy it and you enjoy our wacky shenanigans and you follow us on Twitch and eventually streaming actually works.
Yeah, so I don't know what the
fuck
I haven't
Twitch.
missed anything good yet. Other than the conversation about kilometers and why
that'll come up again apparently. So right now we are drinking Hyper Swirl from Beer Tree Brew. Just to make sure, I don't want this particular part to get lost in the ether. So, Beer Snob, why don't you just give us your Beer Tree rant again, please?
Well, it was not from me. It was from Brulysses, who found out that there was
he gave the info. You gave the rant.
Oh yes, no. So the info from Brulysses was that the tap house would take the tips and pay the owners part of the tips, which is complete and total bullshit. If the owners are not behind the bar and serving the beer, they don't get the tips. And apparently, after there were enough complaints from the bartenders or the customers or whomever, they remodeled the tap house, and in the time they had to close the tap house for their modeling, decided to fire all their employees and make them all reapply for their jobs, which is essentially a very current function of, if you fucked with me, I'm going to fuck with you type of attitude, and decided to make all those employees have to reapply for their jobs. And I think that's bullshit. I will say this. If you can't sell this shit for $7 a pint
it's New York,
at your tap house, fine.
It's California.
$9 a pint.
Right?
Yeah, this is probably $9 a pint. If you can't sell this shit for $9 a pint and make enough money that you don't have to steal the beer tenders' fucking tips to make your profit, get the fuck out of the business. There. That was my rant.
It's a good rant.
I think it's a good rant. To be fair, I am a former service industry employee, but I was also a manager, and when I managed, I didn't take tips at all.
There's more pizza if you guys want more pizza.
I would, because that's not what you do. The employees are usually paid a minimum wage, or in many states like New York, have a sub-minimum wage for tipped employees. So if you're paying your employees above that minimum wage and sharing the tips, maybe I can understand.
Fine. Do you want to pour the rest of this one? You haven't had the rest of one. You haven't had the rest of one yet. So
anyway, that's my rant.
I mean, I would have drank it if you had. I think it's good. I think it's good. So anyway, beyond the fact that apparently the owners are pieces of shit, it turns out they make a decent sour.
Yeah, and I didn't want to like it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna give it?
You're not going 5, are you?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah,
I don't want to give it a 4.
So it's blue, raspberry, and mallow, which I'm assuming just means marshmallow, which actually kind of works out, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit of that marshmallowy sort of sweetness involved. The blue raspberry's got that tartness.
It's the creaminess,
but it's very much a blue raspberry sourness. It's not a stringentness or an off flavor sort of sour. It's just some sort of like sour from using a funky yeast sort of sour. It's like the blue raspberry flavor actually penetrates through, and I think it comes out really nice.
All of those things are true.
I was really happy with it. Releases fine.
Hang on 1 second.
We don't have prices on their menu.
So what did you guys rate it?
I'm going to go with a 3.
Releasing?
I say 3 too.
I like the smell.
What's going on here?
I like the taste, but it's not something I'm just going to sit down and drink.
Yeah, basically.
I'll drink it.
Turn out great.
Somebody has it. I myself probably wouldn't order a 4-pack of it, but I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not going to sit at the
hold on. I'm recognizing
I love the counter.
Yeah, we recognize this logo.
I kind of got a melted icy with lactose. That's where I was.
Melted icy is a good way to go.
You know what?
The blueberry icy.
This is one you should be getting melted icy on. You know what I'm saying? That's the icy dog. That's the slushy dog.
That is the slushy dog.
Slushy. He fucked up.
I mean, he
He had a rough
I will
night.
say, I started watching Euphoria.
He had a rough. Oh, you probably started. He had a
Yeah,
rough
that doggy be on Euphoria. He be
All right,
That's
hanging
all
out.
with Zendaya.
Zendaya, yeah.
All right, we're moving on to Slushy XL. It's really good. This is a collab. This is Tin Barn Brewing plus 450 North plus RAR Brewing. The wife will vouch that RAR and 450 North are very much known for their slushy sours.
Very much.
Tin Barn, I've never actually heard of it. This is called OOOMGs, Out of Order Melted Gelato Slushy. Prepare yourself for the words. Slushy XL. Smoothie style sour ale with strawberry, lemon, coconut and banana. That's one thing. And then it's another comma. Then marshmallow, vanilla ice cream, and Bavarian cream flavors. I don't know why it goes strawberry, comma, lemon, comma, coconut and banana, comma, marshmallow. Why not just make it also a comma?
So coconut and banana. I can
Also,
see
they did not do an
because-
Oxford comma after vanilla ice cream and Bavarian cream flavors.
Which is the way they should. You shouldn't.
No, you should have an Oxford comma.
No, why?
Because you're like 10 kilometers away from good grammar if you don't.
Oxford
vampires
Commerce
are
is some
sensitive.
bullshit.
You like to call back
Oxford Commerce is some bullshit. It's blank, comma, blank, and blank, no comma.
Hey, I got some scoop on 450 North.
On 450.
Oh, we love 450
Okay, yeah, 450 is usually good, so hopefully it's not that bad.
It's not too bad. So they're a pioneer in heavily fruited Berliner Weisse beers.
Yes.
Yeah, story checks out.
However, they have drawn sharp criticism from industry peers who say they have failed to take ownership of quality control.
Oh yeah, I've heard they had some bad ones out.
I've heard
That's
that
what he calls.
too. I've heard that
For
too.
example, they sold a 2.5% ABV.
Yes, no,
They got in super trouble.
They got
for all
absolutely clobbered for their ABVs. That is 100% true.
Yeah,
What the
we're
fuck?
fine. No, we're not streaming anymore. We're just recording for YouTube.
Yes, they absolutely got
Just make sure
clobbered
we're-
for their ABVs.
Look at the color on this. It looks like Pepto-Bismol.
No, it looks like fucking liquid cotton candy. I don't want to call it Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol is less watery.
Oh, it's also more of a light pink too.
But look, hold on. Take
I
yours.
rolled it. I rolled
Take
it.
yours.
Oh, you're right. Look at that. It's thicker.
I rolled it. You want me to get? We can compare together. We can compare.
Yeah, let's not.
We can just pour them together and then report if you want. It's fine. Yeah, I really did roll. Apparently not.
I watched you roll it and tip it, and there you
A
go.
little chunkiness right there at the end. That's what I'm talking about. First of all, the art is dope. The slushy dog looks like he's straight fucked up.
Like I said, the slushy dog be on Euphoria. he be. I forget what the dog's name is.
For the record, I have literally no idea what I'm supposed to expect out of this beer. Do I want strawberry? Do I want lemon? Look, I can tell you what I want.
You
What
want
I want.
You want coconut.
What
I
I
want coconut.
What I want is this coconut, and I want this marshmallow, I want this Bavarian cream. And
I definitely want those Bavarian.
And I want the lemon. I want the lemon to be just on the back end with that tartness the lemon gives you.
Like, I get the smell.
I don't
but
smell
I
it.
can't actually.
I don't actually smell any of
smell.
those flavors.
Well, sorry. There is a smell,
There's a smell, but it's not any
but
of
I can't place.
I
what.
smell sweetness, but I maybe strawberry.
What? Wow. Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
This is
Whoa! Yeah,
there's a stone cold roller coaster, bro.
yeah. It takes you to 3 or 4 different stops.
Oh, easy, maybe more. I honestly think I get I actually think I get the Bavarian cream.
I'm getting the very cream at the very finish. Absolutely.
I definitely get the coconut. I think
I'm not getting enough coconut.
Oh, you're
but I
getting
get
enough.
it. Yes. I'm not getting the lemon. I'm not getting the lemon.
the lemon's the lightest of flavors. The banana's okay. Coconut's
Banana,
okay.
the banana, and the coconut is
I
in
think the
there.
vanilla ice cream's in there, but that's more of a textural thing, I think.
Wow. This is
I'll
a
be honest, I would fuck this beer up, dude. I would be perfectly happy to order an entire
this is
pint
a
of this thing.
very, very complicated beer. This is
I'd be happy to buy this.
this is not an assault on your taste buds, but it is definitely attacking different parts of your palate at different times, and not in a negative way.
I don't even understand how you create a beer that creates.
I don't, and there that you've hit upon a very important thing. I don't know how you can.
It takes you on a journey.
I get like taste
Yes.
and then like aftertaste, but this is like
Yes, it
initial
takes you
taste
on
and
a
then another
journey
taste
of
and like
flavor.
another taste, and
Yes.
you have an aftertaste at the end. It's like it's almost you've done like I feel like you very definitively go through 4 different stages.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying an assault on your
I'm not sure you
palate,
get
but
all
it
8, but I
definitely,
think you definitely go
it
through
definitely
4.
takes your palate on a trip. It takes your palate on a trip for 4 or 5 different stops, and none of them are unpleasant. None of them are unpleasant.
How's the thick version? Yeah. So yeah, Ulysses got the thick version. He got the bottom. It's real thick.
So good.
It's real thick.
That mouth. I'm in the middle, and the mouthfeel is wonderful.
It's really good. There's stuff in it. I mean, but that's particular. It's not that might be from previous beer.
The only
Hard to say.
thing that I can say
Or your
that it's
pizza.
a negative for me is just there's at
If you do
some
get more
point
on
I
and
can't
pieces are great, you just pick
take
one, you have to cut
that
it, so you
much
have to serve it.
sweetness in my beer. I'm just like I don't want that much sweetness in my beer. I definitely couldn't drink a whole can of this.
No, I love this.
You would kill this motherfucker.
I would only drink 1 can. Make no mistake. I would definitely not
Would you
get
have
a
a
second.
straw on it and go?
No, I would drink like if I were at, like say Delta, right, for example, and this is on this app, I would order this and I'd be pretty happy with it. Like I'm pretty happy with a nice smoothie sour on a single 13-ounce pour. I think they're very, very drinkable. 1. I basically never order a second sour. If I do sours, I'm gonna do a flight or 1. I basically never ever get seconds on them.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Which I think makes some sense for some people love them like a lot. But this is so sweet and the flavors are so roller coaster that I feel like a second one is almost like the more you drink it, kind of it's weird. Like the more you drink it, kind of like the less I think the flavors are affecting you, and your experience is almost lessened as you have more of the beer.
At some point, your palate is just like, okay, enough. I can't take this over and over.
Yeah, like not necessarily like a bad way, but like it just feels like it's like lessening. Like
Right.
I feel like the 8th drink of this beer is just not as good as the first.
Yes,
drink of this beer.
but that's what I'm saying. It's not like it's not an assault on your palate, but at some point your palate just goes, you can't keep hitting me with all of this complexity.
Right. And there are other beers.
There's a reason tasting menus have very small bites, because you get that little bit and then you move on to the next thing, because your palate can't just keep going through that much flavor and texture and everything else of everything you're trying to taste. You get that tiny little bit, and then you move on to the next little bit, and then the next little bit. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm also gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I want to give it a 5, but I'm just not sure I could drink it. How is it? Come on, okay.
What do we? Garlic bread?
It's the extras from the stuff, so it's kind of.
Yeah, but no, then you just put some garlic, paint it with some garlic butter and a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
All right, we're on IPAs.
We're on to IPAs.
We gotta get all the scores.
All right, so I'm gonna move on to my next thing.
I'm
So,
going to go with the 3.
I've been
I'm not
trying to
drinking
do
3
more
sour
events,
guys.
more things, traveling and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure we're gonna get a lot of travel in this year, but a big thing that I'm very excited about this year is we've got a whole bunch of shows, concerts that we've bought tickets for that I could not be more excited to attend. Bands I have never seen, bands I might never get a chance to ever see again. Starting in March, we get to see Heart. Which, I'm an old guy. Dog and Butterfly is a memory from my childhood. Anna and Nancy Wilson are the absolute shit, and I cannot wait to see them live. We're going to see them live in Sacramento, I believe, in March, and I am pumped.
Zach is correct.
But then the world threw us some curveballs.
It's really nice.
The world threw us some curveballs. And between Hoppy Hippo and I, we kind of like we have different music genres that we like. That's my thing, that's his thing.
Yeah, we're on IPAs.
But we were both,
start with yours.
very excited.
Should I put these back in first?
Because it's gonna be the worst.
Oh, start with the homebrew?
Yeah.
Oh, we have the 2 from DC as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can put, what are the DCs, Hazy's or West Coast?
One's a West Coast, one's a hazy.
Okay, cool. So let's leave this out and try with your single West Coast.
We had
And
that
then we'll
before.
put this one back.
We've had that exact beer before.
What, Clear Night?
No, this.
What is it?
So yes. So anyway, so
I think you're right. The reviews are just really good.
So,
I wasn't worried.
Hoppy Hippo and I were very excited when they announced the new singer for Linkin Park. We heard her sing. We've heard some live performances. It sounds fucking great, and we're going to see them live in
San Jose.
San Jose.
Isn't it like October or something?
That one's August, and I'm very much looking forward to that one. But then, just recently, Nine Inch Nails announced a tour.
I gotta say, I saw him in concert in San Francisco last time, and it was super boring.
Really?
So, I hope they fixed the playlist.
Really?
Yes.
Who opened for him?
Oh, it was Jesus
Jesus and Mary Chain?
Oh,
Okay.
it's incredible.
So I am hopeful that it's not. It is one of my bands that is on my bucket list. Like, I need to see Trent Reznor play live.
All right, so just not to stop your entire thing, but our next beer is going to be a homebrewed hazy IPA from Brulysses. We did a homebrew on the show a couple months ago, and we talked a whole lot about how my IPA was super malty. We're hoping to not repeat that because your IPA is not supposed to be super malty.
Okay, hey, heads up on this. It's not.
So what are you expecting we get from the flavors? That's what I want to know.
Well, we'll see. So
No. Your hops. What are you?
It's a lot of Citra and Mosaic, so it should be fruity and sweet. It was dry hop, but I don't get a lot of hop on the aroma. This beer was really tough for me to brew because it generated outrageous quantities of trub. I mean, tons.
Really?
And tons. Even pulling my first couple of glasses, it was just pure like.
So you
slime.
got what was your original gravity?
I can't remember. I can look it up. Hang on.
I'm curious about that because normally when you get a lot of trub, you're getting a lot of yeast action.
You know, I think it was the protein from the Maris otter and the oatmeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the two row that was in it. So and carapils it had too.
So what is your estimated
The final,
ABV?
The final gravity was.
I'm curious.
Perhaps more importantly, do you have any dirt on the brewer?
6.7%. Yeah, he doesn't wash his hands when he brews.
Yeah, do you have any dirt on the brewer?
Enjoy.
Did you find anything on the internet that's real bad about the brewer?
Okay, I see what you're saying. There's not a lot of nose. It's very mild.
It's going to be a little
It's
flat because it
tempered.
went from a picnic tap into
Yeah.
the bottle.
No. I'm not worried about the carbonation, but
It's flat. It is
I
a
get
little
what
flat.
you're. But I get what you're saying. It's a
very
light. It's a light aroma.
Yeah.
It's a light nose.
I think it's solid. I think it's
Oh
solid.
yeah, no. I if this had carbonation, I'd kill this. This is.
It's got a nice solid flavor. It's like a nice,
this.
solid
This is
standard
my
beer.
IPA.
Yeah, it's a good looking beer.
Citra, Mosaic hops are my shit. It's what I like. It is my jam.
I mean, it's hazy, but
It's got a
not,
hazy look to it.
It's
but
also sort of not like it doesn't have the hazy flavor profile I'm expecting.
Yes.
It's almost more of an unfiltered
Yeah.
than a
That's a
hazy.
better way-
Just
I
'cause
would- I
think
would
the
call it
profile- I think
unfiltered.
of the two profiles differently personally. I think it's more
Well, they are
way
different.
more juice for hazies.
They are
And you're right. This is much more of a West Coast
You put some,
profile.
if
that's
this
kind
is
of
carbonated,
unfiltered
if I have
West
this on
Coast.
tap,
Yeah, so
I would
that's
drink.
hazy.
I would kill 5 gallons of this.
I
This is
think
a
this,
really good
this is
beer.
a fine beer to have on tap at the house. Like a fine beer to have on tap at the house.
Absolutely.
So for the story, I do double batches. This one had so much trub in it that I could only fill one keg and then half of another keg.
So
And
instead of 10 gallons, you got 7?
yeah, I got like 7.5
Wow.
gallons out of it. And then so what I did is I had extra Hefeweizen and I had extra California Common, so I combined
How'd you
them
not bring
all
the
in one
Common?
keg. Well, for next time.
Oh.
Just so many beers.
Like I super want to try this common. I love common stuff.
Yeah, it turned out
You
really
do
good.
like a good
I
color.
really like common.
Hefeweizen is
I don't like
a little
Hefeweizen.
bitter. I need to let it sit. a
I like
few days.
Dunkels way better than Hefs these
Yeah,
days.
I'm not a big
honestly.
Hef.
But anyways, I got a suicide keg. It's got 3 types of beer.
I like it.
I'm in.
Should have brought that shit.
You should have brought that shit. I agree with that. This is
It came out really good.
realistically
It came out
speaking,
really good.
if it had some carbonation, this is a really good
It's a good
beer.
brew. It's a good brew.
I would hit the keg at a party for this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If this was on even poker platter and it was a couple bucks
people
a
just
pint,
do it.
I'd be
People just-
throwing in
people throw $2 a pint.
for
all day.
sure.
All day.
For sure.
Well, maybe next time I'll wash my hands.
Yeah.
Even better.
Don't wash your hands.
I mean, don't
change the
don't change the process.
process.
Bro. Don't change the process.
That's
all
right.
All right. Don't change the process. Okay.
We have definitely had this beer before.
I think you're probably right.
Is that my pick? Did I blow it?
Probably.
Because I recognize this can. Bodhisattva.
I don't know. All right, so let's see. What else? Let's talk about.
Hold on, we weren't done with concerts yet.
Oh, my bad. Go on.
We were not done with concerts because we had 9 Inch Nails, but then
Oh, hold on. prior to that, wait. So you went to Nine, so you got 9 sales. Oh, there's one more. So I have one without you two. I just picked up tickets to Katy Perry. Yep, true story.
And I picked up tickets to this little festival down in Southern California. And I'm going to see the Go-Go's, Devo,
Wow.
New Order.
Shut up. Where is this?
It's called Sick World Festival. No, Sick World. No, hold on. It's in Pasadena.
It's called
Is it
80s,
the one that-
80s Children's Fest.
It's called 80s OMD. Like, I'm seeing all of these bands. Last year, this was the same concert that I went to that had Duran Duran, The Cult, Blondie, Ministry, Adamant.
Wow.
Saw them all last year.
Is Adamant still a slut, or is he slowed down?
Well, I mean, first of all, he's probably still a slut, but he's slowed down. Like, his spins were really slow. But his set was really good. Ministry's set, they only played their first 2 albums, which was great. But anyway, and I haven't even done my Aftershock tickets yet.
Oh, that's the Sacramento one, right?
Yeah, I am like stoked about all these bands. And please,
I legit thought about Bonnaroo, so.
Bonnaroo looked really good for us because there's...
Because one stage was Olivia Rodrigo, Avril Lavigne.
Right, and what was the other one?
I don't know, like people that were other things,
They were
like
mine.
rock, like
They
that.
were my shit.
Like
Like,
not
it was-
Olivia and Avril.
Hold on, no. That Bonnaroo, I looked at Bonnaroo, I'm like, I could go to 2 days and you could go to 2 days.
I know, I would have taken the kid for
What?
sure.
What was that your last beer? Your Hyper Sport?
Let's see,
Is that
so
a grape?
Bonnaroo's lineup this year is
The pink one.
The
I want with
Luke
The
Combs,
pink, the Hyper Swirl's the blue one.
Oh yeah, no.
Tyler the Creator,
this one.
Olivia Rodrigo,
What did you
Hoser.
say?
4.
4.
It's
Yeah,
your wife would go Luke Combs, right? Your wife's down from some Luke Combs,
Probably.
right?
Dude, I gave some thought to going down to Fire Ring
And then
this week, but that was like on 3 days' notice.
Yeah, I should
Hang
have
on.
watched that.
I messed up on our ratings somewhere.
Uh-oh.
What did I do? Hang on.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting to hear about. My fingers are crossed that they're going that because the one concert I wanted to go to that came out this year that I could have gotten tickets to that I didn't get because they're my anniversary weekend, and my wife's like, if that's really how you want to spend our anniversary.
Dude, anniversaries are meaningless anyway. I was just not a
Not to
concert.
my wife. It was System of a Down.
Yeah,
and Korn.
Did we have this slushy XXL Dragosaurus?
No, we had
No.
OMG.
Okay. I got it wrong.
OOOMGS.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's that.
was there another slushy in there?
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, I was like, did you accidentally switch it
So
to
anyway, so
Tavern?
that's.
You were checking
I'm
last
very
week's
excited
Tavern,
about our
this one's
concerts
Tavern.
for this
Yeah.
year.
Lincoln Park. You forgot to mention Lincoln Park.
No, I did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Talk
so that's
about
it.
the chick that's
I,
in the
oh, that's
website.
right. That you started that.
I-
I'm really hoping to see Avril Lavigne, but I don't think she's going to be touring. I really am sad that we missed her greatest hits last year. She did her greatest hits tour at the time she was in California. It was exactly the time the kid was at camp. That's the kid's like current like top level.
You would be
there.
there. Like that's one of those
I
things.
almost
For
like-
example, my adopted kid is going to Lincoln Park with
Early
us,
30s?
right?
Was that
Isn't she like early 30s?
Avril?
Yeah.
She's probably 40.
No,
now.
she's
in her
45.
40s.
She's my age.
Oh.
Avril Lavigne is not your age.
Yeah, she's like my age.
75, I mean.
No, but she's doing her greatest hits. I almost bought tickets to go see her in Victoria.
I would have gone to that.
I know
yeah,
the timing was
she's
so
40.
bad. The timing
She's
was
40.
so bad. Like, mostly because of school and like
Yeah, school.
track, and it's just like
Fucking
sorry,
kids.
kid. You know what I'm saying?
Except that, but by the same token, it was for the kid.
Like, I know it's just like I think, but I already go out for like other stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like,
No. I'm with you. I'm still excited.
Irresponsible.
It's-
I'm looking forward to so for 9 Inch Nails. It's not just the old guy and I.
I'm moving to this one.
Our kids. Your kids going to 9 Inch Nails?
Yeah, my kid was like, yeah,
My
I'm in.
kid-
I was like, all right, let's
I
go.
was like, hey, kid, I don't know that you want to do this. I'm doing this, and they're like, oh, really? That sounds good.
all right, well,
So we got 2 kids under 20.
You
Two
can
old
dump
farts.
that.
I'm the oldest fart,
it was
obviously.
good. No, your beer was good.
I'm very much looking forward to that
You're
show.
not
Well,
mad,
it's flat though. You can dump
And I'm hoping for a band like
Take it off.
AFI or someone else is the opener. We don't know who's opening for them yet, but I'm hoping it's someone like AFI.
Yeah,
or-
I'm a little worried about
He's talking
vacation
too
stuff.
much.
When we sent the kid's going to an East Coast trip, and we're doing Paso Robles the same weekend.
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited about this train ride though, which is hilarious.
I would have loved Paso Robles, but
Hey, is that the are you
Medical
down there
concerns.
for
no,
the Firestone?
No, so it's spring break. So the kids go to the East Coast to school for spring break. So we have like a week where the kid's gone. And usually when that happens, we just try to book something to go, right? Because I have to take off, at the very least I have to take the day off. We drop her off the airport, the day we pick her up at the airport, right? Which in this case is like a drop off Friday, pick up Wednesday things. It just took off all 5 days, or all 4 days. I mean, like a 6-day
That's
weekend.
not enough time for the East Coast, by the way. They should go for a full week.
They wanted to, but the timing because of when our spring break was didn't fill out. So they're gonna get like DC and they're gonna get like New York. I think they might get one other. I'm not positive. So they'll have a good time. And then next year they got Spain and Italy, which will be cool. But we're gonna have a good time. I mean, Amber and I are gonna have a good time anyway. We're having a good time. We might switch. We might switch it a little bit because the kid leaves on like Friday, and then like right now my train tickets for like a Saturday because the kid leaves out of Sacramento and the train leaves at like 10:30 in San Jose. So
Okay, that's a long.
right. So we're thinking if we can get the official confirmation of the numbers, we can probably maybe just bump everything to Friday because if the kid flight leaves at 7, right? Because that's the current theory is leaves at 7, which means really we don't see the kid after 6.
Yeah, you gotta drop them off by 6 for sure. Yeah.
Right, an hour early they go to the line. Right,
Yeah.
we're gone.
Especially when you're with
the
a group. Yeah.
Right, so we're
Exactly.
gone by 6:30 probably.
Yep.
We gotta drive 2 hours to San Jose, which is fine because we don't be like 10:30. We just hop the train. You get 3 hours of nothing on the train, just straight chilling. It's
And
like a lot, but
and
it's
on
like
a Friday
also
in
completely
your
doable.
counter commute. Yeah.
It's also just like it's totally doable.
To San Jose.
From Sacramento?
To San Jose is definitely commute. We're definitely the commute is
Oh,
definitely.
you're in the morning.
Yeah, the
You're in
commute is
morning.
definitely a real
Okay,
thing.
never mind. I was thinking afternoon.
Sacramento all the way back to here's okay early, but we are looking at possibly like a 2-hour drive into San Jose.
Yeah,
So I think
it's about a 2-hour drive.
So I don't know. We might just chill out that day, go out on Saturday, and then just do less days.
I remember this.
I hadn't even
absolutely remember this.
I hadn't even contemplated the
And
fact
I
that
really
traffic was
liked
going to
this
be an issue too, like a
last
potential issue. That's true.
But can't you take the train from Sac? Doesn't Amtrak go down? Or,
It absolutely does.
It doesn't.
but that's the that's
But
the
it's
California
not.
corridor.
But it's no. There's got to be.
No, because the one you're doing is the Pacific Starliner.
Yeah, we're doing that. That does not hit SAC. You could. I could.
No. But you
It's
can.
Emeryville.
You can,
Why don't you go
you
from
can
Emeryville?
trade. You can change trains. Is what he's saying. But then you have your car up in Sacramento.
Which is fine. So we pick the kid up there anyway.
So.
But what about Emory? Just taking the train from Emeryville.
Instead of from San Jose.
Yeah. Knock off an hour.
There you go.
Drive.
It knocks off an hour drive, but weirdly enough, it adds like 2 hours to the train ride.
To the train ride, yeah. Usually got like 4 stops.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stops. It's basically literally one stop between San Jose and Paso Robles.
Yep.
What's between Emeryville and San Jose?
Oakland. There's like 3. There's an Oakland stop for sure. There's a couple other ones.
I've been trying to figure out a way.
You're right. I might. I mean, that's not a bad
I gotta be honest.
idea.
I've done Amtrak and it's a great thing. It's slow, but it's the fucking scenery, the views.
I'm not worried about being slow. 'Cause I mean, honestly, well, it's not that slow. Like, so in theory, from our house, it takes us about an hour to get to San Jose. Or if we drove from here to Paso Robles, it took us what 4
hours.
4 hours stuff. I mean, it's basically the same. Just drive 1 hour and then take a train for 3 hours. Like, it's more or less things.
But you don't have to drive.
$25 fucking dollars. each
Right,
way.
that's cheaper than the fucking car is between gas. I mean, if you're
Or
doing
electric. You still have to find charging
But-
spots to complicate things anyway.
but it's just
Yeah,
you
$20
get
is
the
nothing.
you get
So
the food train, you get the food cart or car, you get the fucking view cart. It's absolutely it is a beautiful. Like I said, I took the train from I took Amtrak from Salt Lake to Sacramento, I think it was. And it's just beautiful. It's just nice just to sit there and see the scenery and all that stuff pass you by, and you're going to be driving down the
Not a bad
coast. I
plan.
mean, driving,
I
training
think-
down the coast.
I think you got a good idea there. If we could go from instead of
Emeryville.
going all to San Jose, if we can switch to Emeryville, that might work
That might
okay.
That might work.
How much shorter do you figure the drive is from to Sac to Emeryville? I guess you could just take the back road, right? Not the back road, 80. We just take 80.
Take 80, yeah.
Which is definitely gonna have traffic, but it's kind of like right there. It's just one easy straight shot, right? And I think the 80 traffic might be better than the Sonoma grade.
Oh, by far.
Oh, no, on a Friday, snow grade won't be bad. So I mean, if you're
But even 80's not going to be bad. The Friday
yes.
traffic will be better.
try to think. So
Because there is traffic
Going
from
from-
Sacramento on 80 because you're going into the city.
if you're coming from Sacramento Airport,
It's just like deep conversation for our YouTube video.
I mean,
this beer's good, by the way. We've reviewed it previously.
We've had it before.
It's just a solid.
I can't.
Well, hold on, let me see what's beer.
I've had too much to drink today, so I need to throw that.
I'll throw in some
Just someone
info.
else.
Georgetown Brewing in Seattle, Washington, known for its pale ales. This specific beer won American Style IPA category at the Great American Beer Festival in
JBF.
2016. Yeah.
Which is the thing
It's a
you
famous
should do.
beer.
Every human being
I
who
think it's a
drinks
4.
beer. It's a 4.
I think it's a 4. It's
I
just
just-
a really, really clean.
I've had too much to drink, so
I had 2, but I stopped at
What's
2.
your number?
I'm a 4.
4. Okay.
This is a good beer.
Are you finishing his? Because I'll drink it.
Alright,
It's
yeah.
not
Either
dumpable, so.
I'll do
No, it's definitely not dumpable.
Definitely
Do
not
not dump it.
3.
3. All right.
That's a good idea. I will take a look at those times tomorrow because it might work better. I did actually pay the extra $3 a ticket to make it adjustable. So
What I want to do is figure out the way to take the train from here down to San Diego.
That's a long train ride.
You break it up into 2 days.
Yeah.
well, doesn't the Pacific Coast doesn't go to San Diego, or it does, right?
It's like it transfers some. You have to like pick up someplace, and then, or there's some of it's like bus bridge. I mean, I tried to figure it out a couple different times, and
That's probably
I
like
think
that's probably like a 12 or 13-hour train ride.
I saw somebody say, like take it from.
Oh, it goes to LA, Seattle to LA.
Yeah, the coastline Seattle to LA.
Take it from like San
I took
Jose
the-
down
I
to
took the
San Luis
Zephyr.
Obispo, and then
Which is Chicago to
then
San Francisco.
from San Luis Obispo you can take it down to San Diego.
All right, so if we look at the map here, possible stops. Let's take a look. Wait,
Like
this is
going
the
on
code-
going on Amtrak's website wasn't easy
Wait.
to say hey.
You're right. It does actually go through Sacramento.
Yeah.
The Coastal Light does actually stop in Sacramento.
Yeah. But then also Davis.
Yeah, because
Fairfield.
Sacramento, Davis, actually Martinez,
Okay, Martinez. Which is on fire today, by the way.
Emeryville, Oakland, San Jose, and then yeah. I wonder how much it would cost if I just. What time does it leave from Sacramento? Now y'all got me curious.
See, this is why we have conversations.
This is why we have conversations.
I don't know why I haven't thought to just leave from Sac. Okay, the time is basically static, like literally every day. So we want this one.
7.
If I going down, so 115, 220, center 1026. Emeryville's 8:39. David, yeah, it's 6:48 a.m. out of Sac.
It's not gonna work.
Emeryville's 8:39, which is probably doable if we drop the kid off. We get out of there.
If you're dropping the kid off at 6,
Well, what time's the kids' flight?
We don't know yet exactly though. That's the thing.
that's part of
If
it.
we're dropping the kid off, in theory, if the kid gets dropped off at 6, we could probably. I don't think you have to be at the station that early, right? For
No,
a train.
no, there's no fucking. I gotta say this. There's no fucking security. You don't. It's nothing like the airport at all to get on a train.
So we maybe could actually just go from Sacramento.
Yes.
But then you end up with a much longer. It's a much longer ride. Then,
Oh,
right?
for
So
sure.
It's now
Right.
6:48 to 1:57, so it's now basically 6 hours instead of San Jose is 10:26 there. So it's 6 hours or 3 hours. So you're adding 2.5 hours to your
Yes.
train ride,
Yes.
but you're also giving up that 2.5 hours.
You're
driving.
It's gonna
time.
take you almost 2 hours
drive time
driving
basically,
anyway.
right?
Yeah.
So it's really not.
It's kind of it's basically a walk.
Yeah. You're saving a half an hour to drive, essentially.
So I mean, but then one thing you have to look at then too is the coming back and what time you get back versus what time you
Correct.
get
We're coming back at 84 anyway. Come back at 84 for pickup, so not a big deal.
I mean, it's only
We would get home. We would get back at like it looks like shit like 11:49 p.m., which is fine. We would just drive home and go back to pick her up. Or if her flight is early, we would just get a hotel in Sacramento or whatever. Right? Because San Jose gets you back at like 8. That's not bad. 6:48 feels like enough time if we get rid of her at 6, but it's real. It's real tight. The problem is
It
like,
is tight.
It's just real tight
It's
if
tight.
there's issues involving traffic or train delays or flight delays. Like it's just there's not a lot of window there. But there's not a lot of window.
well, I mean, if flight delays, they're going to be on their side of the
You would think, right?
gate anyway,
I would think.
or security checkpoint.
Yeah. I think it's probably safer to just go the next day.
I think so too.
If we go the next day, we do have literally non-refundable fucking reservations for the day we're gonna take the train down. So hopefully the train doesn't fucking break. So that'll be fucking $600 out the fucking door. So
You should be fine though.
you know what? Michelin star tasting menu restaurants are fucking expensive. Okay, so anyway, we like this beer. It was fine. Okay, we're gonna move on to Aslan Beer Co. West Coast style India Pale Ale Clear Nights. This is a West Coast at 7%. It is not on our list because this is a bring home from our man Brulitis, who spent the week in DC.
How was DC during the current
You
environment?
said it was great. I asked this earlier.
Tense. It was great being in the city, but there's thousands of people whose jobs are threatened. And
What
it
about-
really
And
showed
in
up.
more,
And they have no idea if it's them or why.
Right, yeah, it's pretty awful.
Or he or she.
were they?
Well, definitely not they. If it's they, they're
If it's
fired.
they, they're fired.
If it's
Okay.
they, they're fucking fired.
So I changed that.
Aslan Brewing, Herndon, Virginia, 40 kilometers west of DC.
Kilometers.
It's considered one
You
of
say west or east?
West.
the west.
You sure west?
Yeah, it's near BWI.
Big,
Considered
white.
one of the
International
region's
Yeah.
best craft breweries. People complain though that the IPA game has fallen off with due to their excessive growth and poor quality control. And so sometimes you can get a great one, sometimes you can get a bad one. People complain about beer going bad in cans. And what's really interesting is I brought these home on a plane. Every single can leaked a little bit. So I
Really?
wonder if they have an issue with seaming, just a little bit.
Really?
yeah.
Okay. So I will start with the idea that every beer isn't good. Like, if you made the same look, I'm about to hit somebody really hard.
You're gonna love this beer, by the way.
In a way that they probably don't like. But look, if you want to be field work and make the same fucking beer and give it 20 fucking names, that's fine.
I mean, we did just pick up 4 packs from them this weekend, so the process is not broken because we still buy them. But they
But
are
literally, we're not expecting
Very
a
similar.
huge
What was that?
taste
I've never been a
difference.
big fan of Tavour.
They really do kind of make a bunch of the same beer.
They really,
Well,
like
it's
20
like when-
beers taste the same. And not badly, because again, we drink them. So when you're saying one IPA can be really good and one could be really bad, it might not be quality control. It might be, hold on, we don't want to make this beer taste like that beer, and that beer, and that beer, and that beer. Right? It's possible that they're trying to create.
Well, it
And when you
depends on-
create, sometimes people like what you create, and some people
So what
don't
I
like
think
what you
that-
create.
I think what he was saying though was the quality control from
Right, but
two different batches of the same beer.
and that would
are
be
tasting.
different. That
That's
would
what
be
I took
different.
what he
And that
meant
was
by
not
that.
how I took what you said, but if that is what it is, where it's the same beer, batch A tasted good and batch B tasted bad, that's a whole other process. But if you make a bunch of IPAs, at some point you're like if they all taste the same, why do you call them something different?
Yes, so there are criticisms that they have the same grist bill, use rotating hops, and create the same variant of beer after beer. And
I think
as evidence of that, they've released 681 beers
In how long?
since their existence, which is, I didn't write it down.
So that's a lot of beers.
100 years.
But I would also say this, that using the same grist bill and just changing hops is not wrong. It's not.
Right.
That's
okay,
just like
for-
saying you
For
take.
comparison, Sierra Nevada has 9 beers, and there's another brewery called Other Half Brewery,
Other half?
who's
Actually-
really notorious for this. They've had over 2,000 beers.
Pretty
released.
sure we'll drink one of those in a minute.
Okay.
So
2,000 beers.
but here's the thing, and this is maybe it's not completely equivalent, but if you're cooking, there's this thing that they call the Holy Trinity, which is the base of everything you make. Beer can have a Holy Trinity, can have a base of your malt, your yeast. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're creating other flavors. Now, if your grain build is completely the same every time and all you're doing is changing hops, then all you're doing is making essentially a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, but this time with Mosaic. or right, if you're just changing the hops and that is all you're changing, then you're not making a new beer. You're just giving it a different flavor. And if that's the problem, I understand that. But if you,
I wouldn't disagree with this take. I disagree.
If you take the same grist base and then you can do some other malts with it, whether you add some colors, or you add some Keller pills, where you add some oats, something to give it a different texture, or a different aroma, or a different color, that's okay. I mean, if you're going to use X pounds of two-row as your base, that's not wrong. That's the Holy Trinity. It's just your base soup, right?
I don't agree with this take. I think if you're switching out your hops, you're using the same basic grain bill each time, and if you're switching out your hops, I think you're definitely making like a new beer.
You are making a new beer, but you're basically taking. So the best example I think we can give is Hen House. Hen House does their beer, and then they've got the Strata version of their IPA. They've got the Mosaic version of their IPA, and they call it that. They're like, oh, this is the Strata, this is the Mosaic IPA.
Right. They have a rotating basic IPA.
Right, and that's what they've done. They've kept the same grain bill behind it and just changed the hops. And that's not. It is a different beer for sure. But I could see being frustrated by that if you call it something completely different and not just spell out taste it. Sorry, I'm a chatty guy.
What grade? What do you give it?
Oh, he wasn't wrong.
A 2.
Oh, what?
It's 2. 1, I think East Coast breweries have a hard time doing West Coast IPAs. I rarely get a good East Coast IPA. Or East Coast brewery with a West Coast style IPA. But to me, it just, it's too watery. To me, it's too watery, which is taking away the flavor and everything that goes with it. I just don't get the body that I would think.
I get that. I know what you're saying.
If it had a little bit more body, then it would be a much better beer for me.
I legitimately think it's a very good West Coast IPA.
I haven't agreed with you. I can see what you're saying. It's a little on the watery side. It's super light, but it's crisp.
It's crisp. It's
clean.
I think it's a 4. I give it
the phrase that we give it is crushable. This is crushable. Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I like the dog.
You want the dog? You like the dog.
I like the dog.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. We like.
I like the dog.
I like the dog.
I was pouring the rest of this Bodian Mazza.
Okay, so this is crushable to me. It's a
really,
I'm gonna give it a 4.
What did I give the
I'm gonna
Bodian?
give it a 4.
What did I give the last one? 2?
It's not a perfect beer, but
You gave that a 2. You want to kick it up to 3?
the hop flavor on this.
What did I give this one?
Oh, what was that called? What did you give? Give it a 3.
Coffee flavor is rough today.
3.
No, this is definitely better than that last one. So
You gotta go 3.
You give it a 3.
we'll go 3.5. So I'll go with 4.
Yeah, that's shit.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
Okay,
Double
hang
dry
on.
hop
This is our highest rated beer.
so far.
Officially. Yeah.
Really?
I gave it a 5. I love that beer. That's why I brought it. I was drinking it. I'm like,
It's a really good beer.
It's really nice.
And
It's really nice.
If we're going to be fair, there is the potential that between getting on an airplane and the air pressure changes and the potential leak that you had could affect the flavors overall. I think this is a really good beer.
All these beers
really
good.
good.
That would be fair. Not
I guess that's fair. That's fair. Technically, well, they could have been shipped though. They could have been trained or
I guess.
warmed and cooled.
I guess. All right, so we want the Imperial India IPL or the 7.3 or the basically one's a 7.3 and one is a
But you said IPL.
whatever. A 7.3 or a 9. Which one do you want?
Okay. If they're both IPAs, you want
They're
the
both
7.
double dry hop India Pale Ales.
Okay, I got a double IPA too.
That's a hazy, not a hazy.
It is.
Because I have a hazy in there for next, and then we have like 3 fucking stouts. We're gonna be really fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party time.
Faded is the word you like.
Ooh, there's a fucking fantastic sounding golden stout in there. And then there's the
I'm just gonna go home and start watching Euphoria again and just pass.
This
out.
is not hazy. It's
Okay,
just
let's-
a double IPA.
For these 3, let's go from lowest to highest then. 8.3. So we're gonna start with Reciprocal
Oh,
from
that was the 10.
Bissell Brothers. No, 7.3.
So I'm so excited that you chose Reciprocal. This was not on the list, so we got to pay you for this, yeah?
No, I swapped it out for some sours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I swapped out for sours. I just. Oh no, wait. This wasn't on the list.
It was shown as an optional one.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Don't mess with the research staff.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not.
I really do like this beer.
I was going to talk you into opening it up.
Yeah, it's fine. I can I'll reevaluate the entire list later and send you guys a thing or something after I take a photo. It's really not a big deal. You brought some beer. They usually bring some extra beers. Like I said, as long as we're drinking like one or two of the extra ones I paid $6 for, I don't care. Like a $40 bottle's like a fucking $40 bottle.
Yeah, the $40 bottle is a different.
And the problem with the $40 bottle isn't that I would share it with friends, right? It's there's 4 of us, and we're not going to drink $10 each like normally, unless like I wouldn't want to open it like for $40 unless it's not finished. If I was pay $10, like whatever, no finish it. But I'm paying $40, I want to finish the bottle, so I would hold it for like poker, for example.
I agree.
Where like 9 people get to try it, and then we all just sort of taste it.
No, but I also have no problem.
But I do want to try this ice box because we've just not had it before.
Look, if
no, they already sent me money for it.
If the bottle of beer, I haven't.
But they already did.
I will.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't saying he wouldn't.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah,
I
I got
will.
info
You owe me
on
the
this
distillery
also.
too, so.
I do owe you for this.
It's in Portland, Maryland, which is in the middle of BFE between Boston and Bangor.
It's fucking nowhere.
Is that near Portland, Oregon?
Boston and Bangor.
No, it's in Maine. It's in the middle of nowhere in this like glacial scraped land.
Sounds like a meat
It looks so
between
depressing. Apologies.
Yes,
to
it
people.
is the meat between the sandwich.
But these guys are famous for their NE IPAs. However, there is a controversy.
Oh, of course there is.
Controversy in 2017, they banned dogs in and around their tasting room. So
I'm okay with that.
It's fine.
okay.
My dog tried to attack somebody today.
Nico or
Pepper.
Dogs are usually chill, but also
No,
dogs
I
are
mean,
not
and
chill
you know
sometimes.
Pepper, she's not. Someone walked up behind her. She's just an old, blind, deaf, fucking 14-year-old
So
dog.
this is a New England. You can see it. So double dry hop India Pale Ale, 7.3%. I would call it New England.
I would call this unfiltered.
Well,
No,
in case
this
in about
is-
5 seconds we'll know.
No, I'm going to go with
Actually, no, you're right. This is New England.
This looks more New England than unfiltered.
It also smells New Englandy.
I can't.
I got broken nose today. If you're getting a lot of soda,
I'm
scent out of
actually,
this.
I'm
not
actually
getting a lot.
very congested right
I'm
now.
not getting a lot of scent out of this. I'm not getting a lot of scent out of this. It's super acidic.
I'm not a fan. And
It's
it's
New England IPAs.
yeah, and it's too New Englandy. There's not enough juice. Not my thing.
No bad malt in there
A
too.
lot of hot matter in there.
I don't think the juice is forward enough. I just get a lot of acidity, like a lot.
Yeah, it's not my jam. It's not my pajama jammy jam.
I mean, I'd be look. If I bought a 4-pack of this, I'd be cool. I'm not mad about it. But I think it's very standard. It's not a standout New Englandy IPA to me. It's just a decent, solid beer.
Appreciated.
It's almost the exact epitome of why we created this particular version of the rating system, where a 3 is just a good, solid beer. And I think that this is just a good, solid beer.
Did they say what was? Did you say what was in it?
Let's see. Australian grown hops, Vic Secret, Ella, and summer hops. So I'm getting a lot of alpha acids from this. So it's been really heavily hot. Also evidenced by the thick head. So I learned that you cannot have heads without a lot of alpha acid. I just learned that. So things like Pilsner won't retain the heads.
I think that particular sip was better than the first sip because the acidity wasn't as hitting me on it for that one. I didn't think, but it's good. But if you and the wife do want to go to the 21st Amendment opening thing, it should be cool.
Okay.
It's the Friday night one, so
Okay.
we got VIP, which includes like a catered dinner. But there's only 20 brewers and like that. But it's in San Leandro, so yeah.
I'll check it out.
San Leandro.
Could be cool.
21st round.
Yeah, 21st. I'll say him and the wife. I think this is good. I just don't think it sets itself apart from like other hazies for me. I think it's a 3. I think it's almost the definition of a 3 to
I
me.
gotta be honest, it's boring.
Highly rated on Untapped.
It's
Highly rated.
boring.
If I were untapping this, I'd probably give it a 4, right? But like whenever I'm rating for the public, I almost always rate like higher. I just in general because I know
There you
that
go.
like ratings
That's who we're seeing down in Pasadena.
are kind of like that.
Roll
I'm going 3. I'm going
Oh my
3
God,
for
Nick
this.
Cave.
I think it's good, but it's just that. It's just good.
Garbage.
You and the missus should
Tuesday.
join us. It's us and yes.
We'll see what I can do.
I mean,
I'm a huge
the Go-Go's,
fan.
New Order, Nick Cave, Devo, OMD, Death Cult is Cult, the Cult. Garbage, Madness, Till Tuesday.
The last time I saw New Order, my firstborn was still in the womb.
Garbage like with Gwen Stefani?
No, with
That's
No Doubt.
That's no doubt. Garbage is
the redhead.
can't remember her name now. Alison Boyer.
Oh,
Let's see.
She's doing Yes
Stereo
Sex?
MCs, Buzzcocks.
wow.
This is gonna be a good show.
That'll be nuts.
And it's
that was
basically
ridiculous.
it's all just
Is it in
one
LA?
day. It's at the Rose Bowl,
Wow.
but outside.
That,
So
that
if you've been
entire
to the
list
Rose
is like
Bowl, they
5
have
years
like
before
a
me.
golf course outside around. They have it set up around outside.
Ah, okay.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Sweet.
So you should check it out because we've got an Airbnb that we're going down with the A's.
I'm a little worried about the amount of beer we
What's
still
your
have.
score?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3. Wow.
I can't.
I'm a little worried about the amount of beer we still have left to go, though.
Me too. Yeah, I don't want. It's not a dump.
I think I have 4 more to go.
It's not including multiple
15's a lot.
10s.
I'm doing okay. I'm not that bad.
Well, I also had to.
He pre-gamed for a few hours.
I had 2. I had 2. I had like 1 at noon and like
3.
1 at 1. I
You wanna
think.
cut
And then I
some short?
stopped.
I had one
Take
at
us out.
3:30.
No.
Not terribly. I don't want to say don't. So I'll just let me just tell
No,
you
so I
guys.
had I left the house at 12:30. It got to the brewery at almost 2. Had 2 at the brewery, but then the dogs tried to kill somebody.
I have a hazy we can skip. That actually gives us 3.
Then I went to buzzing
told me
on,
about that.
I went to buzzing on hops because they have the
I'm
little
doing
outdoor
okay,
area.
so it's up to you.
And another one there.
Where's it on hops? Where?
My old office.
Oh, the
We can probably
The
skip
tap
these.
house.
We'll just do these 2 stouts and the big stout. We can skip. We'll do these 2, then these 2. We'll just skip the extra hazy I have. We'll just move that
Okay, got it.
as a replacement for like reciprocal or whatever. 'Cause
I mean, it's
you
fine.
guys,
It's
you guys aren't super into double hazies anyway, so.
It's just boring. This is just boring. It's a.
These 2 aren't.
I agree with you. It's the definition of a 3.
We do have multiple barrel ages coming up, but like big.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, these are not small. This is a 12.9. Yeah, it was like a 12.5.
So just those 4?
Let's do plus the $60 bottle.
Okay, that's
in
good.
the ice.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying I'm gonna cut one out. We'll just cut out the double hazy. We'll just
Give,
cut out
give
the
me a
double hazy.
score. What you got, buddy?
3.
I want to try these. So these are stouts though, so it's fine if they're out a little early because they'll warm up a little, which is totally fine.
3 and 3.
Okay, boy, that's funny. That
I
was
think it's-
lower than I thought. I went 4.
No, it's
No.
it's basic.
It tastes like a like any other basic New England IPA
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
It's not
I would say
chewing
it's
the
well
extra for me.
executed.
But that's kind of what a 3 is, right? A 3 is like a good solid beer.
It's a solid beer that it's not
I mean,
objectionable.
what have I given 4s for today? Seriously, I gave a 4. I think for this, I think I gave.
I think you've given
the
3 4s.
Maybe both. I don't think I gave a 4. For
Yeah,
mine.
You did
This
that.
one
You
was
gave
pretty
4
high.
for that, and then your fruited sour, and the hyper swirl.
Oh, I've given 4 4s today.
Yeah, and then
Very
the
generous.
coffee proper trolleyed.
Yeah, okay. I've given 4 then probably.
And then clear notes.
5. I've given 5. Wow. I'm
Well, you give
generous
5
today.
4s?
Really,
Damn.
really generous today.
Rabbi, you are the guy who also gives. It's either 1 star.
I know. I feel like I should adjust those now, honestly. Now we have so many other beers. Like, I'm almost.
Yeah, but
positive.
you can't hold it. We've
I know.
blown out our
I'm not
palates
changing.
right
I'm
now.
not changing. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure this beer is worse than this beer.
I would agree with you. I think
And I'm absolutely positive this beer
Actually,
is worse
no.
than this beer, but I enjoy both these
I
beers
like
a lot.
this beer better than this beer only because of the no wait. This beer is better than this beer.
Proper trolley.
These were close. But that's where
The
you
mild-
only
the
get a
mild-
3 or a 4. You only get a 3 or a 4.
Right, the
Like,
mild
you
is a
do
weird. The
halves.
mild is a weird spot too, where like I'm not super peaked by it, but like at the same time, it gets a really, really nice beer. I wish it had a little something else, but as far as beers we've had on the show and just in my life, it's a little bit different enough and enjoyable enough to warrant like a very good score. Does that make sense?
Yes.
See,
Yeah,
I
I
agree
probably-
with this one was much better than this one.
I'm
But
probably
It's
just,
much better.
I'm probably just being
Well, to
super
me it
generous,
was
to be
much
fair.
better, but
Some days I'm more generous, I don't take.
well, to me it would be half a point better, but
Oh,
you
wow.
guys
Right, that's what I'm
only
saying.
get a half
If you're
point.
doing halves,
We can do halves.
changes things.
No, we can't.
No, we
There's
can't.
no
We
halves.
cannot. We can't do
There's
it.
no halves.
Okay,
not
my
allowed to.
average
I did
score
that.
is
I started that
3.7.
first time.
No,
Your average score
you're
is
allowed.
3.6.
We're allowed to give
3.3.
averages.
Wait, my average score is only 3.3.
Yeah, and your average score was 2.8.
How's my average score below your guys's?
I don't know. It's just the way you did it. You have 2.0s.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he has like a 1.
I have a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, you're the
Wait, I was
worst person.
3.7.
Well, Yeah. No, I'm 3.7. You're 3.6.
Okay.
3.328.
All right, so this is the other half. So,
Okay, so this is other half, which you had something to say.
so other half already caught some strays during earlier discussion. So
What was the strays again?
the strays was that they make too many fucking beers out of the same grain bill with different hops. They have something like 600 beers or something.
Okay,
I believe was the
Sierra
stray.
Nevada in its entire history has created 900 beers.
Yes.
The other half.
That's like the 70s or something.
The other
like
half
that.
is
I thought it was early
2,049. They currently have 144 new beers, and they are criticized by playing a significant role in overexposing IPAs, hazy IPAs, oversaturating the market, and they're accused of limited release strategies to create a culture of hype and scarcity.
Okay, so
Yeah, all those
Scarcity
sound
comes
exactly
back
true.
by the way.
So
also,
I-
I'm super peaked to hit Treehouse when I finally go to Pennsylvania.
So I'm gonna say a couple of things about that. Everything you just said is called marketing, and
2,000 beers.
It's like a lot of beers.
2,000 beers is a lot of beers. I'm gonna agree with you on that part. And 160 new beers is also a lot of new beers. But when you're trying to create, when you're saying you're creating an artificial scarcity, essentially is what you're talking about. That's called marketing, and people do it all the fucking time. Hello, hi. What's about to come out? There's this beer that's artificially scarce because the brewer only agrees to make it once a year. That's Planet the Younger.
Big Chicken.
Probably, hold on. Except for between you and I, we both agree
I love Big Chicken. So.
we love Big Chicken, and Planet the Younger is massively overrated. We will not. I'm not getting in line at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning for an 8-ounce pour of Planet the Younger.
Well, I know where to go at 11 o'clock on
Yes,
Thursday
I understand
to get a
that.
10-ounce pour.
I
2 of
understand,
them,
but
maybe
that's
3 or
but
4,
you should.
but
But
that's
that's
bad.
so. How is that different than this? They are creating that artificial scarcity because they're only allowing it once a year. They're not fresh hop brewing that beer. Planet the Younger is not a fresh hop beer. It is not. So they could make it anytime they wanted to. So that's the exact same. So I have no problems with that. 2,000 beers, that's a little insane. That's a little insane.
How long have they been around?
Other half.
Other half.
Unknown.
Just for the record, if most of their
Look
New
it
England IPAs are just like this, I want a subscription box.
It's really good, huh?
It's really good. I would not mind like a case of something very similar to this shipped to me monthly for like a reasonable price.
Yeah. The hops are
It looks,
Motueka,
first of all,
Nectaron,
oh, but that's why
It's so good.
Cit-
you
Citra.
love you some
I
Motueka.
do love me some
and then
Motueka.
Peacherine. You ever heard of Peacherine?
Yes, but I was doing some for Peach. I think it's a really,
Well, this makes it very simple. They just celebrated their 11th anniversary. So apparently that is
Yeah,
like
2014.
200 new beers a year, which is, yes, crazy. Now, to what you just said.
Did you try this yet?
Holy shit, that's a good beer.
Like seriously,
Holy
like if they were all just like this, like
shit, this is a
slightly
good beer.
variants on hops, like honestly, I would be into it. Like I really would.
Fucking
I would like it. Like I would be
great.
into it. I think it's really, really good.
This is. Hold on. Yeah. It's the best beer of the night.
I think it is the best beer.
It's
of the
the
night so
best
far.
beer of
I
the
think it's like doing the hazy things, but it's also not pounding me with like the acidity like I felt like
Yep.
Reciprocal did.
Yep.
And the juiciness is actually sort of more forward. I'm getting a different juice than just like citrus.
The bitterness hits you not just on your palate but on your nose. There's like I don't know
Even the
how to
aftertaste is
describe
nice.
it.
When it comes down the
There's
back end of your
there's
throat,
a bitterness
there's a nice
that
flavor there
comes
too.
up
For the
through the
rest.
backside.
Yeah,
That
there's
is just.
more.
This is
Yeah, I'm sorry. I jumped right in to pour the rest of this one. Sorry,
Cheers.
Ulysses.
Spit it
Sorry,
into my
Ulysses.
this beer is so good, so good.
Oops.
I'll give it a 5. I just think it's really good.
I'm giving it a 5.
I would legitimately
Absolutely.
just like pick up like he's like one.
So I'm with you. What you just said. If there was a subscription box and I knew I could get 4 packs of this.
4 variants, four packs are all minor variants of this or whatever. It's roughly the same quality. Even if
For
it's just
about-
4 of these, we're gonna
for about $100.
a decent price, right? Something fair.
month?
Coming from New York, right? I would not be mad about that. Like,
No.
at all. Like I really
I'd
wouldn't.
sign up for it. I would absolutely
I
sign
think
up for it.
it's really good. I think it competes really nicely with like the best of like the cellar makers and the humble seas we get out here.
Yes. Okay.
I think
yes.
it competes
yes,
really,
yes,
really
yes,
nice with those. And generally speaking, lately I found that the cellar maker hazies have been the best hazies in the Bay Area.
I'm more of a humble sea guy, but
I've just
I get
really
what you-
enjoyed the last
I
few
get you.
guys we got the
Yeah.
cellar maker. What was that?
Still like the blue. No, the humble sea.
Yeah, Humble Sea's good. Blue Note's good too. Their West Coast are probably better than their hazies. Blue Note. No, Humble Sea makes good beer. Just I've been to Cellar Maker a few more times recently, and then also Humble Sea, and I feel like Cellar Maker's taking a few more iterations on their variations.
This
that I
is-
just really
I don't think I've had Cellar Maker.
the
I'm sure I have, but
the Jack London spot's really nice, and
This
they
is
make
like
60
7.5,
like very
right?
good pizzas. That's bigger.
7.9. Okay.
7.9.
Oh, this is bigger. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I would
What's your score on that?
I would get completely shit faced on this beer.
Yeah,
This is so fucking good.
Yeah, I could fuck this up so bad. Yeah.
so for New England hazy, I'll give it. It's not one that I'm going to get the subscription box. Or
Sure,
pay
it's
4
just
packs
fair.
for.
No, I'm getting the subscription.
But
You know what's good?
If-
You're gonna
if-
get $7.
I would, if I was at the brewery and somebody said, "Hey, try this," I would try it, and I'd probably sit there and the rest of the day probably just
You would definitely
crush it all day.
You would definitely
I'm
tell
not
us in the
going
chat
out.
that we need 4 packs of it.
Oh, yes, bringing 4 packs back, that's a different story. But it's not going to be 8, 10 cans of this sitting in my refrigerator.
Right, which I think is
But
totally fair.
so for me, I'd give it a 4 based on.
Oh god, no, these 4 packs would not last in my fridge at
Got
all.
it, 4.
At all.
This is the new highest rated beer.
Wait, what did you give it?
4.
He give it a 4.
Okay.
New highest rated beer.
4, huh?
Yes, 4.
Fair enough.
So what's your 5?
What would it take for this beer to be a 5? I really think it's that close.
That's
I think
what I'm
it's very close. Like,
So I'm asking.
what is it missing for you? Is it not juicy enough? Are you just not particularly enjoying Motueka, like the particular flavors that gives? Do you want more of the cantaloupe?
It's super. I would say the aroma for me. I wanted the
Okay.
aroma to match the quality.
The aroma is
The
light.
aroma is not great.
Yes.
That's fine. I mean, it's nothing. It's not. It's just
Yeah.
very light. But
Yeah,
I that
maybe
so I
off the
suppose it's
tap would be
nothing.
great. But no, it's exceptional. It is amazing.
Like if I could brew this, I would just brew it like every fucking
Oh
time.
god.
So I've only given 1 5, so this is tied among the highest. So very.
What was your 5?
It's a weird one.
This.
No, it's-
Oh, yeah, the West Coast, that's right.
This is.
It's not a weird one. It's not.
Wait,
what-
the
Yeah.
furniture cleaner? Would you give that one?
The smoky one.
So he hated this one.
No, the furniture cleaner was.
No, he liked the furniture cleaner. He
Oh,
liked it. He liked the hell sauce.
Smoky House.
Yeah,
Igniting
give that a
members.
4.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on to our second Aslan beer of the night. This is their double IPA. Also picked up from DC. Also might have minor leak. The carbonation on this actually looks pretty solid though. So
When you were
it's a big issue
so
there.
when you were in DC, how crazy did it get after the accident Wednesday night?
Not at all. It was weird because I flew the very next day, and we had people flying out the next day. I flew out the day after, and it's just like business as usual.
Yep.
The only thing that I noticed that was weird is that when I was rolling my bag from the metro to Concourse 1, there was this huge crowd of people going into a room. I'm like, oh, it must be training day.
Press conference.
And then out of the corner of my eye, I caught NTSB
Yep.
on a shoulder. And I'm like, oh, those are the people investigating the accident.
Yep.
But otherwise,
Did you
it was
fly out
business.
Reagan?
Yeah, Washington
You
National.
know what I read today?
What's that?
I read that NTSB is only allowed to give official updates via Twitter now.
Oh no. Okay. Do they have to do the salute before posting, or?
Probably.
The
Roman
Roman
salute.
salute.
The Roman
Let's be clear.
There you
We've
go.
done pretty good avoiding the politics, but it's some
You can't talk about the politics right now. Like, seriously, like you just can't. Like here, look, I'm gonna boil it down. All right, we've been away for about a month or so. Because our last show was in December, and honestly, the beginning of January is fine. The last 14 days have just been absolute comedy of errors, which is ludicrousy. And I think if we just go on to it, like, there's just too much stuff to talk about. It's just too dumb. It's just like too dumb. I have to pick up the dumbest things to talk about, like the dumbest of the things.
The problem is calling it a comedy because none of it's funny. No, it's
I mean, it's a little funny.
It is a Greek fucking tragedy.
Oh, leopards are gonna eat faces, dude.
Like the fucking guy is just trying to say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this until some court stops me.
Anything. Do you?
I do.
Right? Like, hold on, we'll cut off the purse strings. Wait, I thought that was Congress is for. Well, that's right, that is what Congress is for. But until someone actually sued me, no one wanted to stop me. Oh,
What do you smell on this?
let's just get rid of a constitutional amendment. We don't need to worry about that shit.
What must up?
Smell this. Tell if you get any.
Okay.
I thought Matt Rife was a bad guy.
Matt Rife. My wife loves him.
Comedy.
Yeah, but I also thought there was like a whole like sexual harassment.
Not that I'm aware of. I heard that he made fun of gay people.
His big problem.
That was what it was.
He makes fun of everyone, actually.
And I objectively went, I do that every day.
He makes fun of everyone. The big issue with Matt Rife was
You make fun of gay people?
Yeah.
How dare you?
They're hilarious. That's how it works.
Gay people are hilarious.
So the big Matt Rife problem was mostly that his entire fame and how popular, how much money he's made on his comedy shows, is actually because it's true. It's because he's hot and he's basically super
Great with
appealed
crowd
to
work.
that's true. But
Is
he's
he
also,
hot?
yeah, but he
Is he
appealed.
really?
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
Objectively?
He's got a
He's
six
not my
pack.
type.
Okay.
That was your question.
But the point here was that so he ended up being super popular because of the way he looks. I mean, he's funny too. The way he looks matters, and a bunch of like middle-aged-ish girls, middle-aged moms are really into him, right? But
I mean, I could see that.
No, that's not the problem. The problem then comes from the fact that he apparently made some statements about how he hated that middle-aged moms were into him, and that he would rather it just be like dudes or something like that. He's apparently mad because he got famous because of his looks instead of his comedy or some weird shit like that.
Again, I'll be honest, I've watched him. I don't think he's funny.
He's got some fucking funny bits. We saw him live, and he's got some funny bits. His best work, 100%, is when he's working with the crowd. He's fucking with the people in the front row.
I got you. Okay.
That shit's funny. His actual
Like
shtick,
bits.
his actual bits are fine. But once he starts fucking with the people in the front row,
Okay.
you start cracking up. 'cause
Which
his
is,
riffs are
if
very
I'm going to be
good.
honest with you, that is
Yeah,
for me, that is a truer sign of talent.
I agree.
Is to be able to live interact as
Yeah.
long as they're not playing.
Improv.
Which I'm
It's
assuming they're not.
basically
It's improv. Yes.
Yeah, I think his
The
improv is
improv part of
fantastic.
that.
His
Okay.
bits were fine. He had a couple funny ones and not funny ones. But once he started on the second half lasts like 30 or 40 minutes. He's like basically just asking questions of people in the front row.
And as far as
He's
you know,
fucking
we're
with-
playing.
and he's riffing off them and shit like that. It's pretty, and you don't get the feeling they're plants because usually it's some kind of odd and the people are kind of cracking up and stuff like that about it. It doesn't feel like plants to me.
And
that was really
you can't.
good.
I mean, the idea of being able to do something like that on a regular basis on a tour, for example,
Right.
is highly unlikely. And then eventually you are getting to the same fucking people. So that seems.
Did you smell anything?
Not really.
Okay.
I agree. There's not a whole lot of smell,
There you have it. The youth knows it's declared not a lot of smell.
but I also can't
I mean,
smell
it just
anything.
smells like a light hazy. It just doesn't.
We'll just ignore the fact that my team is like, it smells like a light hazy beer because their nose is that refined.
Is it not a hazy?
It is actually a hazy. It's not particularly hazy, but it's definitely.
No, I'm just gonna point out that your 15-year-old's got quite the
16.
Oh, 6. Oh,
Are you driving yet?
we did 16 now. Oh, January.
Durr.
I forgot it was February. My fucking brain is so fucked up right now. It's fucking. I forgot.
What the fuck?
When did you get your license?
No.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
What is happening with this beer?
Double orange starfish.
Yeah, the same with mine. Though mine's 8.
So I did get like a sweet citrusy.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go on a rant. I think it's bullshit that California got away from doing driver's education as a required mandatory class in the high schools. They got so fucking cheap that they took that shit out of the schools and they made you fucking pay for it. And I think it's bullshit. This is something that every person should learn. Home economics how to balance a fucking checkbook, how to make yourself a fucking lunch.
Trying to out boil water.
I was gonna say boil water, but it was.
I didn't want to go with
Okay,
that.
hold on. First of all, I got really bad news for you, bro. They're gonna cancel the Department of Education and all that shit's.
Oh no!
Just gonna get
I'm
worse.
aware.
It's
It's
gonna
only
get
going to get worse. But I never understood. Like when we were in school, we had driver's ed in school.
Back in the old days.
When you walked uphill.
To be fair, I went to driver's ed during summer school. But I was
You
also.
did?
I also skipped a grade, so like my
Okay.
ages were weird.
So no, I don't. There are just certain things we should teach our kids.
The real problem with the kids' driver's ed is actually that they completed the entirety of all the fucking lessons in about 10 hours, but it requires you to have the goddamn page up for 30.
Yes.
Everyone just
It's
keeps the
stupid,
page open for
but
everyone.
You just leave the page
But you
open and
could've-
turn off your
or you
sleep.
could
It's
have
fucking
done a
stupid.
quarter of first period for 3 months
I would rather go
in
now.
school, and you
For
would
real,
every
for real,
person in
for
the
real.
world
I
would
agree, I
rather have
agree.
done that.
We also don't have auto shop at our school or wood shop.
Hey, don't fucking blame me for that bullshit, because I fucking wanted that shit. I wanted wood shop, I wanted auto shop,
Hashtag
I
on the
wanted
school board.
fucking- and on the school board,
I mean, anyway,
fucking,
if we're blaming anyone at this fucking table, it is definitely you.
except that I was the one who was at the fucking meeting saying, why do we not have a welding class? Why do we
They
not
don't
have a
even like
carpentry
me.
class? Why do we not have a fucking woodworking class? Like, why do we not have
Because
metal
everybody
shop?
everyone over the last 15 years has been pushing. You have to go to school. You have to go to college. You have to get a college. You have to get a degree.
They've given up.
and
They've given up trades.
We should push more trades, yes.
You can
And
make
it's starting to go.
six figures
I see it start going
in
back.
trades.
It's going back that way.
People go back straight.
Did you know that there's a school in Lathrop right now that's a high school in Lathrop that has a truck driving class.
I knew that.
I don't know what.
Truck driving.
Like
Like big
semi driving, like big rig
truckers.
driving. Like that is something we should be teaching kids who want to learn that.
So I drive.
Okay,
There's
first of
a
all,
bunch of big
first of
rigs
all,
around here. Maybe they can
First of all, no,
volunteer.
we do not need a bunch of big rigs running around this fucking town. That's a terrible fucking plan.
What do we do?
Lathrop is 25,000 feet of nothing, alright? It's a terrible plan for Mountain House. Right? It's terrible.
I'm leaving, so I disagree with you.
Now, some shit like HVAC or woodworking or fucking steel or machinery. Alright, I'm in.
Sheet metal?
I'm just fucking saying, like, big rig training in Mountain House feels like a shitty plan.
No, I'm saying
Especially with drivers around here.
we don't have any of that. We don't have any professional. The only thing we teach is STEM. The only thing we teach is fucking Cisco.
We have photography. It's just called digital arts, apparently.
It's not though.
Did you message homie?
No.
We don't have. We have culinary. We do have culinary, which is great.
We have culinary pathways. Dude, pathways are fucking retarded.
I said that too. I was so look.
You know what I really want to do as a freshman? Decide my entire career future.
That's correct.
4 years
That's
of high
correct.
school
That's
plus
correct.
4 years of college as a fucking
No, I mean,
freshman.
no, I
You know what
mean-
I was doing as a freshman? Getting into entirely too many fights and getting a goddamn D in English. Maybe I shouldn't be making future decisions at that point.
I mean,
How did you skip
I'm
a
only.
grade then?
I skipped fourth grade.
Oh.
Also, I didn't really care a lot in freshman year. I went up to like a 3.8 from like sophomore year on. I just really didn't care about freshman.
Oh, I did the opposite. Freshman year, I was really good, and then I'm like, wait, why am I
Freshman
trying?
year,
Then he found out about sex and alcohol.
I was terrible freshman year. I did not. I didn't.
No, I was in
a virgin
Utah
high school. I didn't lose my
at
virginity.
3.8,
I did not lose my virginity until
And
after
then I
high
came to
school was over.
California.
I was 19. I was like 19 when I lost my virginity. Yeah, 19.
You
You were
know, that was
19
the
when you
average
started
age
drinking?
of the soldier.
But I lost my virginity.
You were
19.
No.
It was 18.
Smoking or not
It was
smoking?
a
During
song.
Vietnam, it's 19.
It was
No, 19.
I was
It
probably
was
God,
all
because
because
I
I'm
was 25 before I started
18.
drinking.
Here we go.
I was like
Only
25
there's
before
a
I
way
started
to figure
drinking.
this out, huh?
If not higher.
Paul
went deep.
Hardcastle.
I was like 13 though when I started
Or
smoking.
Alice
so
Cooper,
take that for what it's worth.
18.
No, 19.
How about Alice Cooper, 18?
I'm gonna get it going right now.
You go ahead and get it going.
All right, we're gonna talk this beer real quick.
What's your rating?
I think it's good. It's really.
I'm back to
I feel
basic.
like no, this feels very not basic. I feel like the flavor that you get in the first bite is almost overpoweringly heavy, which is very not basic to me.
There's too much alcohol.
Mhm.
There's too much
The
alcohol.
first bite, it's super heavy in this. And it honestly is kind of orangey.
I'm getting some stone fruit.
I think it's good. I think it's a 4. I'm
gonna
really
give it a
generous
3.
today. I'm
gonna
really
give it a
generous
3.
today.
You are generous.
I know. I think it's good. Like I would be really happy with most of these beers in a 4-pack.
Wait, I'm still 18. And is the only person at this table who is alive during the Vietnam War.
I was alive.
You guys are the fucking same.
Dude, I flew a chopper in
Yeah, you did. At 2.
What fucking guys? I fucking died in twice.
Why?
I saw that movie. You're fucking Forrest Gump.
You know. Better to be Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder, I guess.
Give me your interview.
Which is, by the way,
Which is still hilarious.
a hilarious
3,
movie.
2, 1.
And
It's
nothing
still somehow okay. Nonetheless, it's hilarious. It's hilarious somehow
It's hilarious.
okay, but
It's
not okay.
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's
I think it's great.
I agree.
It's bad. Tropic Thunder's
He's
a
giving it
goddamn
a 2.
masterpiece.
He's giving it.
Oh, no, he's not. He's pouring more.
No, he's trying to retaste it.
What say you?
I'm telling you, he's giving it a 2.
I kind of dig it.
Actually, I want to give it a 3.
I kind of dig it.
There you go. Okay, 3.5.
What'd you go?
I went 4.
Okay.
I like it.
There's
Yeah.
All right,
well,
so-
at 3.5, there's 2 4s and 2 3s.
All right, so
That's how it
those of you watching, we are going to move on to the stout phase of our show. There are
Anybody want to do something?
three beers
Yes,
left.
please.
We're moving to stout phase.
Wait, 3 beers before we
No,
move to
sorry.
stout phase?
Right, we're moving into stout phase, and there are 3 beers
I'm
left.
like, oh shit, I'm
is
gonna
why-
be really shit.
This is why we wish our Twitch stream worked better, because you can just watch us slowly, not realize what the fuck we're talking about.
The Twitch stream would have been way more fun. I gotta be honest.
So, we have them here. We're gonna wait for this refill here. We're gonna start with this golden stout called Imposter. It is a golden stout with coffee and vanilla. Probably worth noting that it very much sounds like the perfect not IPA for me. It almost exactly sounds like the kind of beer that I would brew, and in fact might be the actual kind of beer that I tried to brew once. So we will see how that goes.
It does sound like a you kind of beer.
So other things to talk about. I do actually want to talk about this a smidge. So my birthday was last weekend.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
by the way.
Thank you. And
January has a lot of birthdays.
And
on
I
this
was
crew.
taken out of the house. My man, beer snob, dragged me out of the house. And we went up to Napa.
So
Yeah, I know. There's a whole plan involved. I know.
except that all the woman had to do. I had a whole plan. Like the whole point was
I think I fucked
no,
up.
you
I'm
no,
really
you
good at
didn't.
planning.
No, your wife fucked it up because it was gonna be like Corey. We got to be back by 5 o'clock. My wife is being a shit. She's like, we got to do some shit to the house. I gotta get you back by 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, she-
and
oh.
you wouldn't have known.
It's because the wife. No, I knew anyway. Because the wife was, you gotta be home by 6.
Right. Which when the ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Anytime we've ever gone out.
No, once
when
he tells me I have to be
ever-
home, once he tells me I have to be home, I know that something's up. Good.
Right.
Like,
All right.
roll
I'm
a
just
little bit,
pointing
roll a
out,
little
like
bit.
we had
Roll
that
it.
shit covered, lady A. We had you covered. All you had to
Sometimes I
do.
feel like benefit a little bit from rolling, just a little bit, because like the
Little
lactose
bit.
and like that kind of
But,
thing.
but,
like that.
but I was just saying,
No,
like,
not
we,
like sour.
we had a plan to
We
blame
did.
Denise and I
That's totally fine.
for you having to
That's
come
fine,
home.
it's
on
fine. It's
time.
not a big deal. Not a big deal. So we.
Went to Napa and then what?
So we went to Napa. We did have we had 3 breweries in Napa. I need to publish the videos. We do have a video of the full tasting flight at Tannery Bend, and 3 beers we had at Armistice. I have to publish them. They are on YouTube. So check our YouTube feed for those. If you're watching this video, just circle back to those. They should be on there. They're much shorter than this video. This is our long form version every
Long
month. We really try to keep the regular videos about 20 minutes for
20 minutes.
basically just flights.
Golden
But
stout.
we did go to Tannery Bend, which we really enjoyed. The dude named Raven was cool as fuck.
Oh god.
It might have been the best value flight I've ever had in my entire life,
Okay, so we walk up to the brewery.
which is in the fucking industrial area of Napa.
Right. Thank you for the quotes on that because that was the weirdest shit. And bro is just standing outside. He's just chilling.
He's just chilling.
And he's like, "Are you guys coming in?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're coming in. Why wouldn't we come in?" He's like, "We don't normally get people
Nobody ever comes.
on a Saturday." So we walk up and we're like, "You know what? We want to get a flight." And he starts pouring full 8-ounce pours.
We was like, yeah, dude, we're here explicitly to come to this brewery, bro.
And so he poured. We had 4
We had 4.
8-ounce
I
pours.
don't know if they're 8. They might have been 10s. If I get a 12-ounce glass, we'd fill up pretty
But
close.
the important part was, what did that cost us?
$10.
$10. Wow. $10.
Just because they like having people?
Yes.
And he was literally
Yeah.
like, he said, no one ever comes in on a Saturday. My first answer was, how the fuck are you still open on Saturdays? But I'm talking about, and then he was super chill. He was a good guy.
Dude, I was like, bro, those are some big ass pours, dude. And he was like, whatever, man. Nobody ever comes in. Try some beer.
And then so we started drinking some
We
beers.
asked for a second glass so we could cut the beer pours in half.
And we did.
And he gave us one.
He gave us one. He was all good about it. And he would also chime in off at the side, but didn't really get involved in the show.
No, it was a
like
good time.
it was really good. But then
The beer was really good. It was hilarious. It was really good though. We had a really good time at Tannery Bend. We recommend it. In Napa, they have 2 spots.
Absolutely.
One downtown, which is their restaurant/beer garden, which I think is their primary moneymaker.
Yes.
And this is effectively their production facility with a tap room that has, I swear to God, seating for 12.
20 max.
Yeah, maybe 12.
But then stuff got
Well, let's try this before we move to the next
So,
time.
hang on.
entertaining.
I gotta share stuff about this beer.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear
This
this.
is the first time I've had this in my life. This is a golden stout.
You never had a golden stout?
Never had one before. So what they do is it's golden in color due to lighter malts, but instead of achieving the flavor that normal stouts do with dark malts, they substitute coffee beans
Yes.
and cocoa nibs.
Yes.
And then this is called Imposter. In this case, they use actual Madagascar vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, and coffee beans.
Yes. You've never had.
You probably have-
You really have never had a golden stout
So,
before?
so do you remember years ago we did
Gotta
the
be
homebrew?
honest.
Do you remember years ago we did that homebrew battle and we did all stouts?
Yeah.
I brewed a golden stout for that.
Oh,
So you probably have had it before. Just,
I-
probably not a great example, but I did brew a golden stout for that particular
I
battle.
gotta be honest too.
So
It's,
sophisticated.
it's one of my
I
favorite
really
styles.
like golden stouts. I think
It's
fun
one of my
style.
favorite styles because it takes the smoke and coffee flavors that you get in a dark
And the
beer.
mouthfeel, ideally.
Correct. But you
Ideally.
look at it and you just go, oh, this looked crisp.
And usually the
And
coffee
it-
comes through. So
There are people
beautiful.
who will look at a dark beer and be off put because it's dark, and therefore won't want to taste the flavors of a dark beer.
Yeah.
That's not me.
It smells nice,
But
I think. It's a little light
I
on the coffee
love
smell, I think.
golden stouts. It's one of my favorite stouts.
See, I don't get much of this. I get a little bit more
I can't
of the.
smell a goddamn thing. I'm so
No,
congested.
there's no smell though. I
No,
mean,
but
there's-
I'm congested as fuck.
I mean, you get the smell on this one, right?
When you drink and smell at the same time, I think you get a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm getting.
So I don't get the smell. I get maybe a little bit of the cocoa.
This is way too light.
I get the
Cocoa.
coffee. I think I agree. That
I don't
it's
get the
too
coffee.
light.
It's
I
too
think
light.
it's too light.
This is way too light. There's nowhere near enough coffee. Nowhere near enough coffee. Nowhere near enough smoke. Or chocolate.
Yeah,
Or
it
cocoa
comes off
nibs.
watery, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah,
it has
it's light.
no mouthfeel at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not
It's-
a great example.
It's
not
not
a great
a
example.
bad beer. It's just not a great. It's drinkable. I'm not going to give it under a 2. It's not dumpable.
I think it's a bad example of a golden stout, though.
So
Not a
this
terrible,
is one of those
not,
things where
not a
if,
terrible example.
if
I
we're
don't
doing
think it's a good
a
example.
blind golden stout taste, this is getting killed.
Right. I very much think this is probably a 2. It's because I've had a lot of better golden stouts.
Oh
Like, a
no,
lot.
no, this is it's there's
I had so
the
much
cocoa
on this.
nibs
It
aren't
sounded so good.
the
I want
cocoa nibs
vanilla to
aren't
come
there.
through.
The vanilla is the only thing I get.
I get
Honestly,
I get the coffee. That's about it.
I don't even get much coffee. Like I want way more coffee. If you're gonna call it a golden stout, I should get stout flavors,
It doesn't quite
and
get
I
there.
don't get them. I don't get them.
See, I get a mix of the vanilla and the cocoa nibs. I don't get the coffee though.
I'm with you.
I don't feel like
What
it's
the
watery.
fuck?
What, 4.5?
Oh god, what's the new breaking news? Do we go to war with fucking Panama?
No, it's sports, so it doesn't matter.
What?
Apparently, the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
What the fuck?
For Anthony Davis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if you'd have
Apparently,
said yes,
apparently
we were
LeBron
Panama,
wanted
I
to
would've
take
been
AD to the
not
curb.
surprised.
I mean, you know.
So anyway, back to our Napa trip since we were ranting about that.
Oh yeah, we were into.
So
we
after
were ranting.
we were ranting yesterday. After our Tannery Bend experience, we walked down the street, literally like 3 doors.
Literally down the street.
down, to a
In
place
the
called
industrial district.
to a place called Saint Clair Brown
Winery.
Winery and Brewery.
And brewery.
They really legitimately do have a micro brewery inside of their
Yes.
cellar. Like we're talking micro, and they make wine.
Very micro.
They had 2 beers on tap.
Yes.
They had a honey wheat, which honestly was pretty solid.
You enjoyed the honey wheat. It was good. It was
It's
good.
pretty solid. They had an oatmeal stout, which needed more oatmeal.
It needed more mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted it on nitro, frankly.
Really, probably not the best part of this. The funniest part of this particular story is actually our girl Zoe, who was our waitress. We're chatting.
Zoe
her
was, by the way, great. Loved her.
She was great.
Wonderful.
We're chatting her up, and we're talking about how, we were just at this other place right down the street, Tannery Bench. She's like, yeah. I'm familiar with that. She's like, I can't go there. And we were like, well, you can't go there, right? She's like,
Like, you mean 86 or something?
yeah, my ex-boyfriend works there. We're like, what, like Raven? And she was like, yeah, we did. We dated for a while. And then, like, after they closed their other spot, they moved over here. And now he's, like, right next door to where I work, and I can't go there. I thought he was stalking me for a while, but I think it's just a small town.
So
that was really the whole exchange.
It was really like a mind fuck to deal with it because Raven was chill. We had a good time. It was great. Zoe was chill. We had a good time. It was great. And apparently Zoe and Raven don't mix.
Zoe was hot though. Like Raven was doing alright.
Honestly, Raven.
Batting up,
yeah. No, not like massively.
It was kind of in league. It was like top end though.
Yeah. He was hitting 300.
He was hitting the top end.
Yeah. He was definitely not. But it was just the mind fuck of it all, where we were like, she's like, oh no, I can't go there. We both went. We looked at each other like, why can't you? Like, what did you do? You got kicked out of this tiny ass little brewery. She's like, yeah, no, my ex-boyfriend works there, and it was. He's not Raven, right? It's like, how did you know that? And it was
because we just came from there.
We had that whole conversation about it. We just came from there. He was good people. She was good people. Apparently, Napa is a very small town, and everybody know everybody.
Right. Okay.
It was fun.
What's your score?
3 barely.
2.
Okay, I don't know that we want to rate this beer.
What?
Ooh, shit. Okay, hold on.
What's your score?
This is gonna be important. This is gonna be important.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to.
You're right, but it's barrel-aged. So
Barrel-aged.
this is going to be interesting.
So yeah.
So
the
for me,
Oh.
I want to go with him. It's barely a 3.
Okay,
3?
it's right there.
It's not low enough to be a 2.
I would do a 2.5 if I could, but we're not doing that.
But okay, so is this something that's been sitting in the refrigerator, or something that we ordered?
No, we ordered this.
Okay.
No, we ordered this. No.
Just
So the what we're looking at here is the born on date for the back. The born on date on the bottom of this can is 10/10/22. One, it's a stout, so like kind of whatever-ish. But the point here is it's barrel aged. So it was probably brewed on 10/10/22 and then stuck in a barrel for 2 years.
No, it was canned on 10/10.
No way.
Yes, that is what that stamp means.
There's no way they would sell you something this old.
That is the stamp on the bottom of the can is the day they put it in the fucking can.
Yes.
That's true. Why the fuck would we have a 2022? That doesn't make any sense then.
Ugh.
That's terrible. They should.
Oh,
You
get our money back and let's still taste
continue to age it in the can, but I agree with you.
Why the fuck am I locked out of Tavour? What the fuck am I locked back in?
That's not cool.
That's not cool at all.
No.
You're right. You're right because the cans.
But then after we went to Saint Clair, we went to
This is
Armistice.
very highly reviewed on Untapped, like the highest beer we have. So we should hit it.
like highest rated.
Yeah, this could be
No,
good.
Yeah, 4.27.
But
People like it.
this shit
That's
was canned
important.
over 2 years ago,
And it'll be great. I can.
and it could be, it should be, but
It's just super weird that it was canned so long ago,
we also went to
though. Armistice. And then we went to a distillery
Oxbow.
called Oxbow.
We went to Oxbow, which had a great little cheese joint and the
Oh, it turns out the guy did not pick the best things for grilled cheeses. The wife was like, "These aren't great cheeses," and I was like, "Oh, whatever. Shut the fuck up."
You
and
don't
make
like
me some goddamn
Goudas
sandwich."
and
It's fine. I was like, "Shut up, make me a sandwich, bitch." It's not how it went down.
I was gonna guess.
Actually, most of that's pretty accurate. Minus the
Actually,
worst part.
you might have said that, but then she would have said, "Fuck you, make your own sandwich."
If I just tell her to shut up, make me a sandwich, there's actually a decent chance she'll make me a sandwich. If I say bitch, she's definitely not making me a fucking sandwich. Just for the record.
That sounds about right.
She did make me a sandwich though. We added a little extra steak. It was actually pretty good. She was like, cheeses are not quite the best for this
No,
particular.
you need like some
Oh,
Gouda.
so anyway, what are we drinking? We're drinking Untitled Arts Barrel Aged Pate de Cream Stout.
That was
Beer snob, read it because this
can't
is
over
some
2 years
shit.
ago.
Hold on. Barrel aged Mexican style pot de creme stout. 12.9% ABV. Barrel aged imperial stout with macadamia nuts, cocoa, not cacao, cocoa, cinnamon, chocolate, vanilla, and milk sugar. Brewed and canned in Waunakee, Wisconsin. In
20
collaboration with
kilometers north of Madison.
Three
Nobody
Sons
knows where
Brewing.
Madison's at. That doesn't help us.
Nobody knows where Wisconsin is.
Well, you know
I
where,
know where Wisconsin is.
It's a big
Somewhere
piece
in the
of
middle.
cheese on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a purple state.
Artwork by Rain Smith.
I know where Milwaukee is. I know where Green Bay is.
That's
Anything else, I do
bad,
not
by the
know.
way. About 30 seconds. Three Sons Brewing Company, Untitled Art. The artwork is kind of cool. It's like
Van
a
Gogh-y.
watercolory Van Gogh-y type of thing.
The smell is.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Jasmine involved in that trade too.
The smell exists.
I don't know. I can
There's
smell
definitely a
goddamn thing.
Oh no, the smell. It smells good.
I'm not getting the notes that I was
You got
hoping
beer
to
menus?
get. I'm getting cocoa.
We're trying to make sure you really get that
beer?
smell. And, oh,
Oh, when you
Cocoa and
actually
chocolate,
breathe
right?
in the
Cocoa and
beer, I've
chocolate.
been there. I can't. Oh wait,
Cocoa and chocolate for sure.
I get the cocoa. I really, my fucking.
It burns.
I actually get a little cinnamon too.
Maybe. All right. Well, I mean, hopefully
well,
it's
do
good.
you,
Cheers.
do you taste the cinnamon?
Cheers.
I do. It's delicious.
So why don't you get it?
Ulysses.
Cheers. Well, one more to go after this, and that bottle's outrageous. So we're gonna have to drink the whole thing. So it's about 12 ounces each. So it's fine.
Oh God, that's magic.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's
He's
like
so,
a,
he's so
that's like
kind
a
of his
good.
favorite sin.
That's like a good sipping cognac. Like
I'll
a
tell you what,
good-
it's good to drink. It's better to snort.
Kind of like fentanyl.
That was what the girl said on fucking
Zoe?
Euphoria.
yeah, on Euphoria.
It's cool. Don't worry about it, you guys. We put a tariff on Canada. Fentanyl's done.
That's right.
You said we're putting a tariff on Canada?
That's
Yes.
literally what I said.
We
yes.
no, we
Yeah.
put a tariff on Canada
As
and
of
Mexico,
today.
to
And we
stop
blamed
fentanyl.
fentanyl.
And we blamed fentanyl for it.
Really, it's
Yeah.
poutine.
Yeah.
The poutine.
No, that's
The
what thing.
poutine is.
We're not making this one up, Father Flan. He really did. Blame
honestly,
fentanyl.
I do not doubt that actually happened. I did not
You
know
shouldn't,
it happened.
because it actually
It happened today. 25% tariff from
And then
Canada
Canada
Mexico.
turned around and said, "Okay, 25% right back on your ass."
Yeah, so we're already in trade with Canada. Our trade with Colombia didn't last long.
Well, I mean that one was. That one was.
To be
never a
fair,
trade war.
I'm actually pretty sure that we actually decided to accede to their demands as opposed to the other way around. But
It's so the issue was not so much the trade; it was the transport of undocumented folks coming back, and in the end, the idea the thing was what Colombia objected to was you basically treated them like prisoners while they were on the plane, which I'm either way about, because these were.
no, you don't know that for sure at all.
That's what Colombia said, is that the Colombian president
no.
came out and said, like, you handcuff these people.
No, that part we know. What I'm saying is we don't know that they were all rapists, murderers.
Oh no.
criminals.
I thought
that's what you were gonna say.
I'm trying to say I can't necessarily object because I don't know who was
Right.
on the plane.
Right.
Like, so I'm gonna go. I'll
Benefit of the doubt says it was all people from our prisons.
correct.
Reality says it was probably about half
I'm
fucking
gonna
farmers.
transition to this into what California's been doing, where the fucking stupid Democrats in California are fighting our governor because he wants to create this fund to
I'm a little
sue.
over Democrats.
I'm a little over Democrats too. He wants to be able to sue to protect against Trump's certain actions.
It really says
But there are
nothing.
Democrats who are like, no, we cannot agree to deport undocumented immigrants who have also been convicted of felonies. We need to protect them. And I'm like,
have we thought about maybe just fighting the fights that are winnable and people like?
right, like
as a Democrat, have we thought about that?
It's one thing to fight
let's fight the fights people like.
If you want to fight to
free
protect
pizza.
undocumented immigrants, I'm down for that. But when they've been convicted of a felony,
Once they've done a crime, I don't fucking care. Outside of obviously the crime of coming into the country.
right?
Like committed the crime on American soil.
Right, if they've been
outside,
convicted
they
of
came
rape,
into the country illegally.
murder,
Get the fuck out of here.
assault,
We're not defending this
robbery,
shit.
we
Fuck 'em.
shouldn't.
Fuck them. I'm with you. Don't defend that. It's stupid.
They're afraid you can win.
We fight the dumbest shit, dude. Democrats fight the dumbest shit, dude.
It's absolutely true. There was. Go ahead.
Do you have deep cuts on stupid ass Democrat shit?
I got deep cuts on the brewer.
Untitled Art?
Brewer. So Untitled Art. So half of their capacity is dedicated to brewing beer for other people. This particular beer
So
was
contract brewer.
brewed, in collaboration with Three Sons Brewing.
Yep.
They're award-winning. They have incredible pizza. Everyone loves them, but there's a controversy.
Of course there is.
A controversy during Hurricane Dorian. They were criticized by the community for giving people a case of water for $10, which was more than cost, or for free if one bought a case of their session IPA.
Hold on.
It really upset a lot of people.
Hold on.
5 years ago.
Hold on.
2019.
Hold on. A case of water
Yeah,
for $10.
correct. Or for free if you bought their IPA.
Hold on. A case of water for $10.
Yeah.
Do you go to Costco?
I mean, I was there today, which I might add was the busiest day I've been there in years.
How much do you pay for a case of water?
About $12.
Thank you.
Well, to be
This
fair,
is not like it's not like they took
Why don't you
a
get the Kirkland
$1 case of water.
5
The
years
Kirkland
ago.
water. I like
5 years
smart
I don't
water.
even care.
Kirkland
It's not
brand
like they
smart
took
water.
a $1 case of water and turned it into $10.
People felt it should have been free because of the hurricane.
Have you met people? They fucking
Okay,
suck.
you know what? I'm gonna go back to the conversation we were having about a second ago, where people have the wrong fucking opinion on things.
I don't know if you know this or not, but over half the people who voted literally voted for Trump.
Oh God,
You're cracking me up, guys.
I
I don't
seriously,
trust people.
like if you had said they overcharged for water, and you're gonna tell me they're charging $30 a case of water,
It's the only
then
word I could dig up.
then
sorry.
I'm
It's
with
good,
you.
it's good,
in
it's
the-
good, it's
in
good
the
work. No, it's good
indignity.
work. It's good work, Doc. It's
It's
good work.
not that bad.
$10 for 24 bottles of water, even 5 years ago, they made $1 on the case?
I'm like
Maybe?
I'm like really aware of my scalp right now. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm feeling the top of my head. Like,
Oh, no,
So
I'm
basically, they're saying they're selling a bottle of water. They're selling the
They're
bottle
selling
of water for 50 cents.
no less than 50 cents. Because that would have been $12 for the case.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Liquid Death's like $3 a can, so it feels like a
That's
deal.
my point.
Okay, there you go.
Like,
Three Sons
you're
Brewing,
bitching
thank
about the
you.
fact that they sold a case of water for $10, or you could get it for free, which, by the way, I would have fucking done. Wait, I'd buy a case of beer and get a case
So
of
I'm just gonna
water
guess
for
you guys
free?
are not on the Reddit community choosing beggars then, because this is pretty standard shit.
No,
Well,
I
R/choosing beggars.
I had an Am I
That's
the
what you
Asshole
need.
the other day.
I love Am I the Asshole?
I'm sure next time I open Reddit,
What was
Reddit, it's
oh,
going
hold
to
on.
come
What was
out.
my didn't I give you the am I the asshole for this the other day?
Oh, maybe. Probably.
Yeah, the
Which
answer is
one?
always yes, right? With all
No,
these
I
questions?
didn't think it was the asshole. I didn't think it was.
It's a
think it's a
thread on
4.
Reddit.
I think it's a 4.
I'm with you on a 4. I'm with you on a
I
4.
think it's 4. I
That's
don't think it's perfect. And I've definitely had better barrel-aged stouts with very similar flavor profiles.
it's
Bottle Logic's example of this
Outstanding.
is outstanding. Just as one to pull out.
Yes.
And we could be also going
This
with
is
the fact
very,
that it's
very
been
good,
in
though.
for 2 years.
I'd give it a. I think
I got it, and so now.
I don't understand how it's been in the can for 2 years. It's confusing to me.
Excuse me, and I want to add to that I
Maybe they
would
just
love
missed
to
it
know
again.
what that did.
I'm surprised.
Oh, excuse me.
Tavour, most of the stuff that we have in front of us is going to be
Fairly
3
fresh.
months or less. I'm a little shocked that we're getting a beer that's 2 years old. It feels weird to me. Barrel aged or
Swear I
not,
gave you
it
guys
feels
an MID
incredibly
asshole the other day.
unusual to me.
If you ship it fresh, you're Tavour. If you ship it late, it's Tavour. It's a Tavour beer.
Yeah, that's probably it.
It was Tavour.
No. Tavour is a different person.
Oh, did you hear we're apparently gonna put our tariffs on the European Union in about 2 weeks. Too.
Yeah, that's happening.
I can't wait to go broke and never be able to retire.
I swear to God.
No, it's fine, you guys. The other country pays for it, and they're just gonna be able to cancel all taxes.
Yeah,
no more taxes, it's just tariffs.
It will, but just for the rich people. We'll all be paying twice as much for all our goods.
No, that's not how it works.
It's a regressive tax.
Money's not elastic, so yes.
No. If you listen to the president, you don't understand. You listen to the
He's
president.
sarcastic.
So I'm sarcastic too.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you listen to the president, if you charge tariffs, the other country pays the tariffs. Just like I'm going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it.
As long as Mexico pays for my retirement, I'm good.
I kind of want to retire to Mexico. Honestly, the rate we're going, Mexico might be the fucking freer country.
I'm going to Canada. I don't want to go to Mexico just because there's no water.
Canada
What's
seems
your
alright.
city? Let's pick a city in Canada.
I've never been, so I don't know.
Montreal for me.
Oh, I want to go to Montreal so bad. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's cold though. It's cold.
I grew up in Utah. Cold is no big deal.
No, it's
When
Montreal.
was the last time you were
Let's
in
go.
Utah?
Let's go.
The 1 month summer.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
let's first of all, do we get to go to the strip clubs, or the wife's going to stop us from going to the strip
You know,
clubs?
it's funny because I went to the last strip club I went to was in Montreal when I was in graduate school.
I've heard they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
there
think
like a
the-
whole under city?
I've been to one strip club
Yes,
my
remember
entire
Grand
life.
City? Yeah.
What?
So you don't have to.
Hold on a second.
It's true.
You were the most
It's true.
open.
It's true.
I.
It's true.
You're
Funny-
saying
funny story,
I
funny
have been
story.
to more strip clubs than you have.
Funny story here though. So it turns out that I hadn't shed in about 4 fucking days, and maybe 5. And we went to this strip club, and it's finally when I started feeling terrible, right? Because you don't shit for a few days, you feel.
You know that fucking.
Your whole fucking life is fucked. And we finally ended up at this fucking strip club. I swear to God, this is a true fucking story. On Bourbon Street, in New Orleans.
Not with me.
No, I went to this dope strip club, dude. There's some fucking stone cold smoke shows, right? Fucking schoolgirl skirt action, fucking into it. And then it was oh my God, I feel fucking terrible and I'm fucking sweating for no reason. And I have to bail. I was there 15 minutes. I had to fucking leave everyone else there and just go home so I could shit.
Oh no.
And I
So
the rest
you're
of
saying
it.
in your entire life,
Yeah, that's the only time I've been to a strip club.
you have been in a strip club for 15 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 20. Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
wow,
I had to roll
that's
out.
cool.
I had to relax. I felt fucking sick. I was fucking gonna die.
I'm like adamant. I'm
least-
a total slut.
At least I picked a good one.
Oh, at the strip clubs? Oh,
I mean, at least I picked a good one, I guess. But yeah.
I mean, I was younger too.
You
I
picked a good one to bail out on it.
I went to a couple.
They were fucking hot.
in
It
San
was a
Francisco
premium
on,
one. It was a premium one on
was
Bourbon
it,
Street
Friday,
in New
Saturday
Orleans.
night?
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
it was
that
fucking
street
Saturday
called?
night.
So you had
The
18
Fairleigh
in
Brothers
there.
own.
It was like the day after Halloween.
There's
Oh,
a strip
jeez.
club that the Fairleigh Brothers own on. I went to that. I've been to a couple of strip clubs in San Francisco. I did for my bachelor party. We went to a couple of strip clubs in Vegas.
I've seen some
You
strippers.
got
I've seen
to
strippers
one?
personally, but I've only ever been to one strip club. Serious, I swear to God.
Wow.
I've never put $1 in a G-string at a club.
Well, I'm too shy. for that. I'm too cheap and too shy.
God, it's true. I've never done it. I've done it at bachelor parties where you have a single
That
strip
blows
club.
my
I've done that.
fucking mind.
And honestly, I've watched girls fuck themselves with mics and shit at bachelor parties, right? So I've seen some shit.
No, I can't pick-
But I've never actually done the strip club thing. I haven't. I really haven't.
We're going.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know
fine.
why. I don't really need to go. I just need to go.
Honestly, my wife would probably go too. I don't care.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. It's
It's
definitely a 4.
damn
It's a 4.
close to a
It's
5.
definitely a 4.
I go with a 4.
It's damn
Wow.
close to a 5. It is damn close to a 5.
I think this took the lead.
Just the idea that I've been to more strip clubs and that now apparently have put
Oh,
more
yeah.
money in girls' G-strings than you have
It's
is
incredible. My mind is blown.
it
I
is
thought he'd be down with it.
for sure.
Like,
Like
let's be fair. He never said he wasn't down for it. He just says he's never done it. There's a difference.
oh
Be cool.
oh no please.
Yeah.
Cat,
She's
that,
heard so
that
much.
kid's like yeah please.
So I love tuxedo cats the best. They are so pretty with their black and white. Calicos though, weird, right? Cats?
I like
How do you feel
I'm
about
more of
cats?
I'm more of a bathing suit
Cats though.
or no I'm more of a bathing suit or
Are you into furries?
Persians have like flat faces.
yeah okay I get what you're saying.
Well, I mean the cats.
No, I'm not where you're at. I'm in a different place. No. It's That kid's a grown up. That kid's been a grown up since they were 10. It's fine.
Okay. Kids are still kids.
Not that kid.
I gotta pee again.
So I went to the Fairley Brothers strip club in San Francisco. That was a good
I
place.
didn't know there was such a thing. Is it good?
I mean, this was 30 years ago.
Oh,
So, I mean, it was fine, but it was one of those things where I was important until I had no money. And then I was not important anymore.
yes.
Sherry did not like me anymore once she found out I had no more tips.
For the record, we all basically have to drink 2 glasses of this.
Wow. I'm so excited.
By the way, this was, again, how much for this bottle, sir?
$60.
Wow.
$60. This feels like a little pull tab up top, right?
That is 100% a pull tab.
I'll be right back.
$60 American.
Friday? I think I still need a knife.
Terrible. You know,
Alright,
should.
go for it.
Oh shit! No, it's actually you're right. You're right.
I was like,
I mean, you shouldn't. That was terrible. Oh god, don't smell that. Oh, walk away. Run away, Cal. Run.
here.
Wow, that's a nice washer dryer.
They literally are 3 days old. Our shit broke on like Sunday. I ordered a new one. I got her Tuesday. Or got her Wednesday. So yeah, they're brand new. Like, look, brand new.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was fucking $2,500 I was not expecting to spend.
For what?
A new washer dryer. Like literally brand new washer dryer like this week.
Oh, they look so cute. You didn't get the pedestals for them?
No, what do you need this for? So they're higher. Have you met my wife and kid?
The only reason to get the pedestal is to avoid the
I'm above average.
It's fair, you are. My wife is not.
your mother is not. That is true.
What's the point of pedestals?
For the washing machine to avoid leaks. If you get no, I can't fucking get this shit.
It's a front loader. It was about 1,500 regular.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm in the same boat. Like it's a way better wax job than I was expecting. I swear to God, I sent you something where I'm at the asshole for this.
I don't
Might have been my old man.
It probably was your man. You guys kind of weird. No, you know, so while Father Flam figures out open $60 bottle of fucking alcohol, let's rant a little bit more. So, fine, it's the end of the show. If you hang out this long, here you go. Here's your political rants for the week. All right. Here you go. He is probably gonna do it. Here we go. So, most of the orders that our current president have done are mostly
Illegal.
Insane and short-sighted and not particularly well developed.
Illegal.
On the
You
other
missed
hand,
the illegal part.
I kind of think what I really enjoy is all the people. What I really enjoy is all the people being all like, "We can't believe he did this," even though we just spent like an entire year telling us these are things he's going to do.
Anyone who says they can't believe he did it
So,
wasn't paying
yeah.
attention.
I'll be honest. I think we're really close to leopards eating trailer trash faces.
So
And I am here for that.
when I say I can't believe it, I'm not saying I
lot
can't
of work
believe
involved in this
somebody did something. I'm in the I can't believe that they
It's acai, right?
Yeah, it's a sign.
decide.
I can't believe people want them. Why would anyone do these things? Like, I don't understand. First of all, I actually just don't understand the Christian right even a little bit.
No, that you and
I don't even know if that's necessarily the Christian right. That's the.
Well, the anti-trans stuff, the memo that literally just went out like today about how the Department of Transportation should spend more money to develop streets and roads in areas with higher marriage and birth rates.
What?
No, that's a real thing.
marriage and birth rates. Hold on. To be clear though, it has to be both. So you can't have a higher birth rate. It's a marriage and birth rate combination. Because if we just went with birth rates, then we'd be going to places where illegitimate children are being born. Right?
Yes.
Father Flan is figuring out what we both figured out. So
He does have the most kids, so he's the authority on the table.
that's fair. That's fair.
He's the authority on birth rates at the table. I have one.
That's great.
Three, like 9, I think.
Not quite.
Four.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Four
saying-
biological.
Oh, you got it. Nice job.
4 biological.
Because you guys are giving me shit.
We're not giving you shit. We're stating facts.
All right, let's talk about this fucking beer, bro. First of all,
$60.
60.
This is a barrel-aged imperial stout with acai berries, cashews, and cacao
I'm also
nibs.
not.
And a touch of vanilla. What?
Doesn't
We're
actually
not
say
going
on
to
the
drink a
board.
$60 beer without a clean glass.
Yeah, you need to clear it up. Clear it up. Oh, he's got his own glass. Clear it out. There's some shit right here. Honestly, the truth is, I don't have a lot to say about it. I think that the rate that we're going is faster than I was expecting.
The train wreck to go?
Yeah, it's honestly it's faster than I was expecting, and I think that Elon Musk being so deeply involved feels like it's a much.
No, the Musk thing
Much-
is the Musk thing is the weirdest part of this shit.
But I think it also makes the entire thing much riskier than it had it just been Trump. It's the truth is,
Well, I agree.
Trump just engaging in his stupid Trumpy shit is like whatever. He's a fucking dumbass, right? Like,
No.
I mean, Elon's. Say what you want about Elon,
Elon
but like,
Musk
he
is
has-
an American?
Hold on.
no, he's a South African immigrant.
I
He
was
has
gonna
enough
say,
money
so he
to do whatever
can't
he
be
wants,
president.
but he has enough money to do anything he wants, and I think that makes the entire process riskier than if it were just Trump. This is like oil.
And that is I think where anyone who's surprised by Musk's involvement doesn't pay attention to the fact that money controls.
Right. We were like an oligarchy, like behind the scenes ish,
Excuse me.
especially with Trump. But like this is much more in front of the scene. Did we die?
I mean, we really have been kind of
Okay, we're almost done. So
we've kind of been oligarchy-ish for a while.
right, but now we're like front stage oligarchy. Like if you're sure this social media,
we're
it's probably the worst.
borderline fascism now. We're literally borderline fascism now.
Oligarchical fascism.
We are.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying rich people can do whatever they want. So I mean, it's like a borderline oligarchy / fascism.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the Hitler,
I don't know.
Hitler, the rich people still got the shit they want.
I don't know that America comes back. Honestly,
Hey, I got info on this brewer.
Okay.
bring it.
Okay, they are fascist oligarchs who are
Sweet.
known for innovative, high-quality beers, including
We take
stouts
that
and
back. That's not true.
IPAs.
That's not true.
A controversy is that
They don't employ black people at all.
no, so they're in St.
don't like
Louis,
Jews?
Missouri. Like a few other St. Louis, Missouri breweries, they have Instagram accounts created by the owners, unaffiliated with the brewery. This one had one called Perennial FUCK Boys. Sorry, don't spell that.
I don't think.
You two not a high schooler? Trust me, they've heard fuck boys.
Okay, with obscene and sexist content on it. It was a.
That sounds hilarious.
So wait, hold on. The brewers
Yeah.
Yeah, they
had a
created-
fuckboy account.
yes, for Instagram, and they'd all share like sexist, dirty content, and there was
Sexist
sexist
or dirty content.
both.
I'm kind of into it. I kind of like the fucking straight up like
I mean,
balls to do
But
it.
that was a while ago. They've reformed now. Now they are.
boring.
Okay, I don't smell the acai as much as I want
But I
smell
want to
the
say this:
acai.
like, what is sexist content? Sexist.
I think it's
fuckboy
there. I
content?
definitely smell it.
Yeah, there's again a smell.
Oh,
Was that the worst $60 I've ever
Ulysses,
spent?
Ulysses is not.
He's gonna
happy.
cry. This might not be a good $60.
What a way to end the night.
Oh, I have more beer, bro. It's fine. We can just do something nicer. It's
I'll
totally fine.
just pee in my mouth. That'll fix it.
The guy fucking threw over me. Fuck.
Well, hold on. You have to spell F-U-C-K boy. You have to spell F-U-C-K boy. And then you say, oh, it's okay to end in my mouth.
No. He said it's cool. I'll just pee in my mouth to get rid of the flavor.
Well, it's because your dog.
No, I'm fucking sticky. The dog's right there.
No, she's not. She left.
Okay, what the fuck is your problem with this beer?
Let me try this again. I've tried it.
What is your
Guy
problem
said,
with this beer?
I decided it would end in my mouth.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
It would end in my mouth. What is your problem with this beer?
Well, just a taste in the mouthfeel.
Have you tried it yet?
Yes.
So the last one I think definitely have the smell
I
profile
love this beer.
was
I
a
think the
lot.
last one was better than this in every possible facet.
This is awful.
What?
It's like motor oil. It's so horrible.
I kind of think it's
It's like
awful
syrup.
too.
Hold on. Do I have a different glass than everyone? All I get is a slight bit of smoke and then berries.
I'm not trying to say it's too thick, but like, if there was a level of too thick, this is right the fuck on that line.
This is not too. What? I don't understand. This is.
So
like
I would go with. I think the last one was better.
I think the last one's better.
However, it's not as bad as he's making it sound.
God no. This
No,
is.
it's not piss in your mouth to get rid of the flavor bad. Certainly. That's a whole different level of
I
bad.
didn't say that.
I'm into that some days, but not today.
No,
This
is
on the internet. It's weird. It's
wonderful.
not with my kid there. What the fuck's wrong with me?
I wasn't listening.
This is wonderful.
sweet.
This is a balance of.
I don't know if the word
creamy-
balance should exist in this beer. Go on, go with your story. Sorry, my bad.
This
My
is
bad, you
this
guys.
is like a velvety mouthfeel with a nice berry finish. That is
Oh, is the second
wonderful.
taste better?
Agreed. There is some merit to this beer.
There's a velvety texture to this. That it is not overly dark. It is not overly thick.
This is cough syrup. You were describing a delicious cough syrup, and I agree with you 100%.
Shots motherfucking fired. Rapper Lindsay's up in here. I'll be honest with you, man. I think you're on a fucking island today, beer.
I'm apparently on an island with this beer.
Robitussin.
You've been
This
on
is
an island,
slid out
but
of
you've
the
been on an
bottle.
island earlier. This is
Robitussin.
this. What the fuck are you people
Try it.
tasting?
Yeah. All right. 16-year-old view.
Oh, good. What are you giving a 16-year-old?
It's fine.
It's fine. There's
That's a 3
so hold on.
from
so
the
hold
kid.
on.
Kid says 3.
3.
You get
Kid's
you
literally
get,
16, but whatever.
You
We'll
get,
just
you
ignore
get
that.
a little bit of creaminess.
I think I'm allowed to let you
velvetness
try
at the
alcohol in my
start,
house. It's like a
and
law.
then there's a berry
No.
flavor.
Hey, am I not allowed to let my
Blueberry
kids
is
try alcohol?
What?
You're not allowed.
Question.
You were eating within your own home. You're allowed to give your child alcohol
Yeah, right.
as long as it's small samples and they don't leave the house.
I was legally allowed to do that.
Would you guys say this is Robitussin cough and chest, or just Robitussin Maximus?
What the?
Which way do you fall?
I mean, certainly I'll tell you this, man. After about 3 or 4 of these, I might want to do some Roman salutes. You know what I'm saying?
I do no.
Okay, no Roman salutes. No Roman
After 3 or
salutes.
4 of these, I don't need any Roman.
There will not be any
because
Roman
I'm
fucking
past-
salutes, all right?
I'm past the fuck
Oh wait,
out.
hold on a second. Sorry.
Oh god, I thought he was gonna Roman salute for a second.
No.
Hold
but,
on a sec.
No, but with
Why are you
Roman
letting me hold on
salutes-
this time? It's weird.
But never mind. He's probably documented, huh? So his kids wouldn't be affected by the 14th Amendment.
It's worth noting that he actually came over probably illegally.
No,
He's
actually, his kids would
he's-
absolutely be affected by the 14th Amendment because he is
Whatever,
not a U.S.
yeah.
citizen.
The
and
wife
they were
is
born
though.
here.
Not the wife. The baby mama is. The baby mama's.
Which one?
Oh, that's true. The primary baby mom is the singer. Fuck is her name? I don't know, man. She
Celine
sucks. No, she's definitely not.
I-
She's
I need to go back to this
Canadian
beer. I
and
don't
not married to the
understand.
guy from Circus
I
Select.
don't understand what you people are tasting. I
Also on a
don't.
lot of Deadpool lists this year.
He's on the Deadpool.
I mean, Trump. I mean, he's on my fucking Deadpool.
Trump's
Trump
like
looks at when he
82
dies.
years
She would
old.
be on mine.
He's like 74.
Look, all I'm saying
He's the
is
second oldest president
all
in
I-
the history of our
all I'm
country.
not saying is hashtag
I
Luigi.
thought was oldest when he left.
That's I said second.
Not saying that at all.
I'm not saying anything.
There's very, very little talk about Mario or his brother on this show.
Mario.
Or his brother.
So I play Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart.
Alright, well this is
And there's the blue
$40
guy.
This is our bottle, bro. We're
There's
pouring
the
this.
blue guy and there's the green guy, and I prefer the green guy.
I hope that Elon Musk prefers the green guy.
Me too. I don't understand. I don't. What the?
Whatever, drink that shit. A $6 bottle. There's a lot of bottle to drink here.
I do. Isn't this like 20% alcohol too?
No, it's only 14. Just fucking drink
Drink it
your
up,
goddamn
Buttercup.
beer.
We're walking.
Drink your
12
fucking
What do you
beer.
mean?
12.5.
Only 12 and a half. You fart again?
Yeah.
Stop. That one is really stinky. You shook me. That was terrible.
Run.
Jesus Christ. I gotta smell some
okay,
cider.
hold on. So,
Here's some more of this one.
in terms
here.
of a
Thanks,
barrel aged
Dominic.
stout, I probably don't. Myself, I don't want a lot of berry flavor.
Oh my!
Because I'm not a huge berry guy.
I'm not in love with this beer.
What is
Like,
wrong with you
it's-
people?
It's the
Oh!
first time ever.
Do you realize that was like $4 worth
know.
of beer?
It was like
I,
$4
I paid for it.
I'm gonna
Just
drink
wait,
that
wait,
$4
wait,
worth of
wait,
beer.
I paid. I sent it to you.
Oh my god, we still have to drink the ice bock.
Oh shit! Never mind. I can't drink anymore. Oh god, that was terrible.
Fuck you, this is $60. We're drinking this fucking bottle before I start this ice bock. I don't even care. We're drinking it. We're all getting fucked up tonight. We got to do the next 5
Okay,
minutes. We're not back.
So explain, because I
What the fuck is my ice bock?
I don't get
Outdoors?
the
Oh, it's over here. I got it.
medicinal flavors that you're getting.
Yeah.
I don't either, but
Explain,
I think
please,
my
good sir.
You know, maybe I need.
Oh, we're in luck. This is actually 0% alcohol. We're fine.
Oh,
Sure. Because that's what they do with wax.
Let me try a little more, and I'm gonna open my mind.
All right, I think we probably have to wrap the show.
man, it does.
Yeah, we're gonna
time.
Let's wrap the show, Jim. We'll just drink guys.
all right.
With the last. With the
Okay,
last
so
one,
I'm
you're
just gonna say
definitely
this.
getting
I don't know
different
what the
flavor
fuck you
profiles,
people
so
are
you're
talking
going-
about. This beer was great. This is a 4.
4.
All right, so
Borderline 5.
Final rates. I'm definitely 3 this myself. I'm just
I go with
not
3.
in love with it. I'm definitely not in love with it. The price we paid.
I will say that it's not.
I honestly feel like it's too thick.
I don't get the two.
It's a super weird statement for me.
I don't think it's too thick either. It's not the cough syrup or
Oh, I can
the
see
motor
that.
oil. It pours out like motor oil, but
Would you give it 3?
I'll give it a 3.
All right, try to open this fucker next.
Has some subtle flavors or smells at the beginning.
This is disgusting.
Disgusting.
All right, so
Disgusting.
because our battery's gonna die, folks. First of all, thank you very much for watching our.
Thank you for
YouTube
checking
video
us
Mark
out.
Show. Hopefully,
check
if
us
you
out.
actually watched all hour and a half or so of this, you had a good time. You think we're funny. Follow us on Twitch. We do really try to stream this live there. The last 2 months, it has not worked out.
We're going to do a Super Bowl stream.
Oh, apparently we're doing a Super Bowl stream.
We talked about this.
Did we?
Where we're gonna talk about the game and
Was it
also
last
use the
week when you were
booze.
drinking up in
Or
Napa?
at someone else's house.
It was at your house.
No, we're doing the Super Bowl. It's not.
Oh, that's right.
We will definitely drink some shit and try to stream some Super Bowl, so it'll
Yes.
be fun. But thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed watching us drink a lot of beer and not really rant about politics that much. Who
Not
knows?
as much as we want.
Honestly, next
so
month we'll
sorry.
probably rant a lot more, but the truth is we're still spending a lot of time absorbing it all. Who fucking knows?
That was another $4
No,
worth
that
of
was
beer.
that was West
Oh,
So
no, is that
so just to recap real quick, the favorite
What-
beer of the
what is our
night,
beer?
I believe,
Beer
was
of
the
the
favorite beer of the
night.
night. What was the highest rated beer of the night for the show?
Yeah, it's right there. Sorry.
I think it might have been
It
the
was
other half.
4.5. It was green eggs. By
Yeah, other half.
Craft Brewing.
So it's the other half hazy from Green Eggs.
And what is our?
Least favorite beer of the night. I feel like it might be Micro.
We are tied 3 ways. Our worst beer were When You Say Wisconsin Fruited Sour by
Yeah, that's this one.
Microphone
Yeah, that's
Brewing.
this one.
Imposter Golden State.
Yeah, that just did not work.
And then
The
the motor oil.
Oh, the motor
Yeah,
oil.
Robitussin.
Fair enough.
Because I gave it a 1.
Ooh, rough. So there you have it. Thanks for joining us.
One?
We will be
You
back.
step it out twice. I mean,
We will
That-
be
that
back
is
in
not
a
beer.
month with another Tavour show. I believe Father Flaren is picking this month's beers
Yep.
because we're cycling it through. And then just keep an eye on our page. We will post random 20-minute or so shows as
Yep.
we go to brand new breweries and just do tasting fights. So cheers. Thanks for joining us.
How can you give this a? I don't.